Okay, I think we're live. We're good.
Hey,
Shoutouts to the live show.
Shoutouts to
Do I have these on backwards? I feel like an idiot. Damn it.
Shoutouts.
I don't
to
know.
the
Is there
penal gland.
backwards?
I don't know. I've been drinking. Damn it.
Shout
I
out
don't know.
40s and
Backwards?
stories. What a name.
I should have brought a 40. How do I feel out of the loop?
And he even went with the champagne and beers too.
Ooh, the worst one available. Didn't even go to the liquor store. Didn't even treat yourself.
No, I did not.
I got liquor store beer if you want some of the good shit. I got some platinums.
Oh yeah,
Shoutouts Bud Light.
I will take one of those actually if that's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Platinums are really good.
Yeah.
They got them at Bountiful now.
Oh really?
Yep, they finally did. I used to have to drive down to Salt Lake to get them, and
Really?
I used to get these when I was working out of town.
they're so good.
Yeah, they are.
Shoutouts Utah stepping up.
Right.
When do we get those in the gas stations? That's when we made it.
No, right?
That's when we make it.
High Point beer in the gas stations. That's when we made it.
We're getting 0.05 for our fucking driving DUI shit, so yeah, give us 5%.
Exactly.
I'm sick of this. Let me drink one beer and then get arrested.
That .05 is so whack because like you could literally like take 2 shots, not fill it because most people
Yeah, no, I wouldn't feel 2
Yeah.
shots. I drink a lot.
most people wouldn't fill 2 shots and feel like they're completely shitty.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
you could
whoever
totally
just
go to
hosted,
jail
thank
for
you.
it
Oh, 100%.
if you're like a smaller human.
Oh,
The Wolf Hunts, thank you for the host.
Hey.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should know I've had that green dragon. That is the worst burp I've had all day.
How
Salty.
been those no they're probably
shit.
gone, but those alleged brownies that your alleged friend produced.
Oh, nothing yet. He hasn't made
Good
it
old
yet.
alleged.
No.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I've been waiting on it. I want to go over there and help him with it just so I can
Get it done.
get it done and
Be like, yo,
take a
you've
fucking
been
half
taking forever.
credit with me,
Hey,
No, I
Salty
don't think I'll
Fink.
need that much. Like legit, I'll probably need a square like that big, and I'll be fucking golden.
I was gonna say from what you were saying the last time I was like, ugh,
Oh, dude, he ate.
fuck you up.
And I mean, he cut squares like that big. I mean, they were massive fucking
damn.
brownies. And he was asleep for 12 fucking hours, dude.
Right?
Like, I'm sitting there. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm down to hang out today. Yo, what up? 8 o'clock at night. Yo, dude, I just woke up.
Yo, dude.
God damn
That's exactly what I said. God damn it. Like,
it.
Sorry, dude, been passed out.
your phone's right next to you. You can't feel the shit vibrating? Come on.
What's the 2 highest you two have ever been in your lives that you can remember? Like,
Oh, fuck.
One time, I cried in the bathroom for 3 hours because I was on the worst trip of my life.
that's
And I had my brother just holding me, cradling my head the whole time. What a good brother. Shout out to Karsten.
right. Shout out to Karsten.
It's fucking
I don't
crazy.
think I've ever had an experience like that. The highest I've been, I got couch locked. That was an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, first dab I took, and
Ooh.
it wasn't just one. It was one didn't really like. It wasn't a good enough hit to where I was coughing really bad.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll give you another hit since I paid for it and everything." And I take that hit, and holy shit, I think I coughed for 20 minutes straight. And then I sat down. I'm on this couch, and I'm just like this, like staring at the TV, just like everybody's like, "Let's go smoke a cigarette," and I'm like, "Okay."
Okay.
So see you guys out there.
Yep, pretty much. It was an experience though. I mean, it wasn't like a panicky situation. I felt comfortable. I felt good. Like I didn't want to move.
Right. Yeah,
I was
you're-
fine with just sitting there looking at the fucking ceiling, like all this shit going on. Like I was fucking stoned.
I was gonna say you're extremely content with
That's
the
the-
situation.
That's the
Exactly.
best type.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah,
I
I
think
love it.
That's why I'm taking this tea break. Shout outs. I'm coming back.
right.
I'm getting the couch log.
I think mine, or at least one of mine, is I went camping with like I don't remember, it was because you don't know many of our friends, but like it was like James, Seth,
Oh shit.
Chandler,
Seth.
Jordan. There's one other person who I won't
Those
name
Viewmont names.
because
Wait, what?
Those are
Reasons.
Viewmont names.
and I feel like there was a 6th. I don't know. So we went camping and everyone was like, "Yeah, let's try and see how much weed we can smoke." so everyone brought like
Those are best trips.
a quarter sack. So we had a lot by the like when we got there.
Yeah.
And I just remember we got in the tent and we started smoking, and it got to the point where everyone started freestyle rapping in this tent.
Hell yeah.
And that's when you know you hit the
God,
point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when you know.
And there was just this weird transition of like, we were still doing that and everyone was smoking, and then everyone just was laying down next to each other, not saying anything. I don't know what the transition was.
That 70s show.
Right?
Exactly. You guys are just
Too high.
Way
smoke
too high.
around everything. Now, I was actually thinking of the first time I got high with you, James, Joey, Weston, fucking. I think Steve was even there
Yeah.
too. And the whole Weston's knee thing.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that shit was fucking amazing. That was the funniest shit I have ever
Whoa.
experienced. And this was like when I first started smoking, and Weston was in the bathtub. He was like sitting in the bathtub. You were on the side, like right
Yeah.
next to him. And who else was next to you? I think it was
It was probably James.
it James? I thought okay, yeah, it was James then. And I was sitting like right against the fucking sink, and what did you do? You like tapped his knee or some shit like that? Or you like did the egg thing? You did
I
something
looked
like
at
that.
him and I said, "I'm gonna take your knee," like just like fucking around. So I like grabbed his knee, and I don't know if he was just playing it up really well or he was so high that he actually thought I took his knee.
Damn.
Because he was like freaking
Oh
out.
yeah, he kept saying, "Dude, I can't feel my fucking knee. I can't move my knee."
Put my knee back.
You stole my knee.
Right?
It was the funniest thing ever.
God damn.
You probably finished that bowl in 5-10 minutes and sat up there for 45 laughing
Yeah.
just from that one thing.
That was a good time.
Oh god, yeah, that was so much fun. That was a great time to get. That was a great first time.
Yeah. There was a lot of fun, weird shit happened in the house.
Oh god, I know.
That was the night the Ouija board in Chandler's hand, and then Forrest's house.
And then
and-
the Forest house is what scared me the most.
Some danger.
Out of the two.
Forced into some crazy shit.
Right?
Yo,
Oh, dude,
guys,
this
you want
house
to
is
play with the
fucking
devil?
Right?
Don't ever go to his house at night.
He's gonna do some
This
fuck
is
shit.
a warning.
Damn it,
Like
Forrest.
you
You
will
got some
see
ghosts
shit.
hidden. You got the fucking Danny Phantom box.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Danny
Oh,
Phantom
shit.
box.
No.
Well, he did find the past owners. He found a book that had like a bunch of devil worship shit.
Yeah, it was
Ah,
weird.
classic.
Oh, dude, no.
Classic.
That's when you know you moved into a good
Yeah.
house.
That's a good one.
It's just
Damn.
this the plot to a new horror movie. We should just film that like with a shitty camera.
Just do some fucking cameras around Forrest's house. Like,
Yeah.
see him like sneaking around with devil incantations while we're all asleep. Like, okay, Forrest, what's going on?
Whispering in tongues.
God damn it. I'll just wear that outfit that I was wearing at the church.
Oh, wow.
What?
What is this outfit?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh God.
we clean a church, and I'm just working, like, minding my business. And Forrest comes in this white robe and a priest staff.
Damn.
A legit priest staff.
He found the priest staff.
And says some choice words to me that I can't quite repeat. But I wasn't expecting it. It was bad. It was really bad.
That sounds awesome.
Uh,
Just seeing that, witnessing that, looking up, okay.
Just looking up from your work. Oh, well, all right, bud.
I think I was like, dumping a trash can. He just walks in, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just a staff with a big old cross on the top of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I asked,
Yeah, I don't know quite how to word that properly. Let's just say, think of Alabama words.
Shout out to Alabama.
Right?
Y'all into some fucked up shit.
yep, I was gonna burn that cross right in front of Wesley.
Yeah. Whew, that was a good time.
They have a giant pool of holy water, and
Oh,
Damn,
wow.
you clean like a Catholic church?
it's a Episcopalian
Oh,
church.
wow.
Those are all the same, right?
Pretty, yeah.
I think so.
They're all weird, so
Yeah. I think it's all based off of a general like
They're
view.
all the
but
same.
they're-
Yeah. And
everything's-
then everybody
there's
like in
just tweaked in
in
different
Britain
ways.
back in the day, they were like, "Yo, fuck you for thinking that slightly."
Yeah,
exactly.
slightly, yeah. That minor detail.
Jesus
minor
wore red
detail.
robes, not white.
Yeah.
Oh,
You fucking peasant.
For real though.
you know nothing about the Lord.
Exactly.
How dare you disrespect him with your white robes?
You must have a little purple drape over your robe.
Damn.
all I have to say is there's been a couple times because I used to clean the church by myself like a couple years ago.
That's spooky.
Yeah,
It
do
is
that.
spooky at
Yeah,
night.
Don't do that. Churches are not cool.
There's
They
light.
say they're holy and they're safe, but
Yeah.
Well, there's light switches in some of there, like light sensors,
Oh, so
and
just
Oh,
sometimes they'll
God.
just go off. Like you'll be like, there's one in the
in there
kitchen,
and you'll
and it'll just like randomly go off when you're like walking past the like far away from the kitchen. You see the light go on. You're like, cool.
don't like that.
But there was a couple times when I went and cleaned it like during the day, and those people, there's some strange fuckers.
Shout outs.
Like,
they are.
Like the
Shout
people
outs.
who are working there at the church.
yeah, they,
I was there one day when they were getting ready. They were doing like a midnight mass. So I was there kind of late though too. And so like they all just start showing up and they were putting on all the robes and stuff. I was like, this is weird. Am I about to be sacrificed?
right?
Yeah.
They're all putting on robes and stuff, and they're some strange people.
They got some good Latin chants.
Yeah.
They
Right.
really know how to work it now.
And they all
I get
drink their,
real spooked when I go into Catholic churches. I'm like, oh,
yeah, they drink
I do not
actual
belong.
wine too.
Not really.
yep.
Shout outs to their Rev who always has beer bottles in her.
It's a woman reverend, and she's an alcoholic. Like,
Ah, shout outs.
Oh shit.
She,
The
like,
Lord forgives.
right? She had like a little bottle of like Crown. She always has like little
in
little
between
bottles.
sermons.
I was like, so
Must
she's just getting drunk to teach the sermon. She's like, I'm gonna need them to
That'd
get
be a
through
good
this.
job. Because they pay for your entire like livelihood, and you just get lit and talk about Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I could do that.
And today we're gonna talk about how lit Jesus Christ was.
Jesus the alcoholic turned water into wine frequently.
Frequently.
He realized everyone was miserable, and the best way to get them unmiserable
Was to get
was
lit.
alcohol, yeah.
Shout outs. Shout outs to all the people who are religious in the street dealing with this.
Right.
Yeah. Shout outs to you in particular.
You're the real heroes.
Open up your eyes. I mean, what?
Damn.
Oh yeah, I saw you were busy today with Podbean.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Jesus, because I just get a notification, 20 new episodes uploaded to Topshelfers podcast.
Yeah.
I was like,
this guy working.
I was like, oh damn.
Oh,
I worked like 8 hours, 9 hours today with all the
Editing
podcast
shit.
shit.
Oh.
You don't really have to edit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't on that yet.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, was there bad stuff with 69 and 71?
Yeah, those are the two that I did Patreon exclusives. So I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
how to make them Podbean exclusives.
You what?
I don't know how to make them cost $1 on Podbean and iTunes. I don't know if that's something you can do.
We'll have to look.
Yeah.
I was just curious because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was the one where 69's the one where we talked about
There was.
specific porn stars. And
Oh.
then 71 is the one that would get us in a lot of trouble, like when we try to run for politics with transsexuals and
Oh.
yeah, that episode should probably not see the light of day unless you're gonna pay for it.
I
Then I don't care.
was
Pay
like,
for your
did we?
controversial content.
That's
also
That's
what I was
not
like.
free.
I was like, did we have some bad ones? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, the 69 one's probably not bad, but it was more of a respect thing.
Yeah.
The 71 one, might be a little bad.
The funniest was last night, but
With what part? Oh yeah, last night was a rough night.
Uh-oh. Y'all have Jordan on, or?
no,
No.
we were just watching music videos and like we didn't get the warning for like an inappropriate thing on because you know Vivo they can show like tits and stuff
Yes.
and we didn't get the warning.
Ah, rip.
Oh no.
So
Y'all
we-
got that banned real
No.
quick.
Yeah.
We just hurried and stopped the stream, deleted the video, and then started the stream back up.
Right.
That's the way to do it.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Wheeler Walker Jr.
Yeah, we're like, fuck, because it said in the description, it's like, click to watch the whole or click to watch the unrated version. So we're like, oh, this isn't gonna be it. And then like when I was
Damn.
scrolling my mouse over, like seeing the little clips, it didn't.
Yeah.
It was normal, and then we click on it, and then fuck!
Literally
I
the
just hit the
first scene. You're like,
Y'all,
I just hit the keyboard.
yeah.
y'all see that crazy game they've been streaming on Twitch lately? Like Welcome to the Game 2
Yeah.
or some
Yeah.
shit. They show some fucked shit on that game.
That game
If
is
somebody has the
wild.
filter off,
What is it now?
it's this crazy game where you're supposed to like you're a investigative reporter trying to figure out what happens to people on the dark web, like because they've just been
shit.
disappearing and some fucked shit.
Dark web is fucked.
Yeah, no,
in
yeah.
every sense of the fucking word of fucked. Like,
Yeah, hard pass on the dark web.
oh fuck yeah, I've
I
heard
kind of want to
stories.
buy that game though.
Yeah, I'll
It's
play
too
that for
spooky.
sure.
That game's just an anxiety simulator. I don't need to do
Play
that shit.
Outlast.
Did I play Outlast? Yeah,
Play
fuck
it.
that.
Oh, dude, fuck Outlast. That shit's so scary.
We played the second one.
Dude, the first one,
Good old scary
especially if you
games.
have headphones on, there's
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
part
fuck
where
that.
you're like crawling through these bookshelves. It's like right at the beginning, and there's this big fucking like pig snouted fucking dude, and he's like, little piggy, and just grabs it. No, dude, seriously, he grabs
Little
it.
You shit your pants if you have
No.
headphones on.
100%, dude. I fucking like threw my shit on the ground. I was fucking freaking, dude. It was scary.
So I gotta ask you this, and I'll do a little backstory for you. For those of you who don't know, me and Jake go way back to the point where we were like, we
Eating
hung out
ass.
pretty much daily. for
They docked.
Yeah,
Docked.
on a daily.
Daily docking.
100%.
Depending on the day, the other one would just like the other penis would just eat the other penis for like a good 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Just
No one ever came though. We would just
Just like the thing
Oh yeah,
from
no, that, you're
the
not
pit
supposed to
from
come.
Star
it's just
Wars.
The,
yeah, the pit from Star Wars.
you just take turns sarlacking.
Yeah.
Some gross shit.
But
Shut
where
up.
this was going, because we played a lot of games in our time,
Oh, God.
a whole lot.
Hold on.
Did we play Dead Space 2 for the first time together?
Yes. Dead Space 2, and I think even Dead Space 3
Right.
when it first came out. But yeah, I remember actually the vivid as fuck too. It's weird. I got my first NOS ever. Like
Yeah.
first time trying NOS, dude, and I seriously drank like a quarter of that shit. And I was
Dude,
fucking wired.
Dude, NOS was wild before they changed it.
I
Oh,
was
yeah,
up
before they
all
had to get
fucking
regulated?
night, dude. Like seriously,
some
I think I
wild
took
shit.
a sip of that thing at like 11:30. I didn't feel tired until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like we played that shit all night.
Because I remember specifically from Dead Space 2, the opening fucking scene in that,
That
one.
fucking shit scared me. I know we both were jumping.
Because
at
like
that.
Isaac's just in the chair and like nothing's going on,
And
and then
fucking-
immediately
oh.
something just like screams like, and then like
Well, there was
right
a
in your
doctor
face.
right in your
Yeah, you're
face.
stuck
in the
Getting
chair.
you out of there and shit, and then there's the fucking, you see the needle go through like his eye and shit, and you're just like, what the fuck? What's going on?
That was fucking wild.
I think I
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
that
second
game.
one better than the first one though.
Yeah, I
A lot of
did
people-
too.
Yeah, I feel like the
I think
second
most
one
people
was a lot
did.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they improved
Then
on
everyone
so many
hates the
different
third.
mechanics of the game.
I never finished the third.
The third was just wild. They were like, "Yo, crafting,
Yeah.
fuck yeah."
Oh yeah, crafting was ridiculous. Like you were upgrading all your weapons. There was like 3 or 4 different weapons you could get
Yeah, I
in the
made
game.
I made like a gun that was like the shooting saw blades
Yeah.
and the laser and a machine gun. And I was just like, okay, this is a game now. It's a horror game.
Oh, for real. They went a little crazy with the crafting on the third one. I
Did
don't
you
know how I
guys
felt
play
about the
Doom
end
at
of
all?
it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
The new Doom?
Yeah, the new Doom was dank.
Yeah.
I
just
played
like-
a little bit of that.
It was a lot of metal.
Really
I just I love that.
metal.
I just like how you're just killing, and all of a sudden it
That was sick as
starts
hell.
playing the
That's the
hardcore
best
metal,
part.
and you're like, yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Get fucking rage.
No, I
kill
actually
you,
just started
fucking
getting-
demon bastards.
I just got into this game called Bloodborne. I don't know if I think it's
Oh,
a
that
clone
was
Oh,
dank.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that
What's
game
up,
is
Galactic?
So fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like-
Have fun. It doesn't get easier, even if you.
Oh
level
fuck
up.
no, dude! Like
It's
I
dank.
know it's just like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and everything like that. So, but
It's a
holy
good one.
shit!
I think
like-
it's my favorite out of all the.
no, yeah,
Souls
it is.
shits,
It is
yeah.
a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I actually got myself up to like 9,000 blood echoes or whatever. And I fucking stumble into this boss area. Like,
Die.
I die.
Shout
I got my
outs.
ass fucking kicked, dude. I
Yeah,
was so
shit.
mad.
That's always the best when you're like, oh.
Yeah,
okay. Well, fuck me,
This
huh?
is a boss that I'm not gonna be able to fucking beat. Like, I need to upgrade everything real quick. No, but it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it.
Fucking game.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all those games. I beat Bloodborne like a little while ago.
Yeah,
All the way through the whole game. It's fantastic.
yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I have to get past the first part still. Like I saw the 2 like main bosses in Yarnum. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think so.
The problem, see, I really like those games, but the story's like not in your face, obviously, because that's kind of like
Oh
their
yeah, it's
style.
more of a it's
And I find it really hard to try and like pay attention to the little details in our story and still play that game because it's so
so massive.
It's intensive. Like you have to be paying attention
I just
every
get
fight.
baked and then I just read everything. I'm
Right.
like, oh, ale with natural flavor added, huh?
Right.
Well, those are your degree. Oh, they actually have their coordinates, their longitude and latitude.
That's sweet.
Let's go fuck them up.
Right.
Yeah,
Still
Galactic
find 'em.
Jacks, we remember you.
What up, my guy?
Of course, we never forget.
I might not because I'm a
Never
best.
forget, just like 9/11.
2-time though.
No, right? Same here.
Two-time.
Same time.
Yeah, man, square.
We're
up
not
in this
Jordan.
bitch.
We're not like the fucking 40 time. They don't like us that much yet.
I've never been here. Yes, you have.
You
Shout
have
outs.
donated bits to us.
Yeah, you literally have bits donated.
Yo!
So shout outs to you for not remembering delivering or giving bits, but you know.
He said JK.
That's what's up.
Yes, you have.
Number one worst liar. Hey, you guys remember when I lied? Has
So-
like a flag above him, didn't lie.
My phone, I just opened up Facebook and it had this open for some reason.
Is that me? Oh, I was such a cute.
So my phone must have been clicking
Shout out, I
shit.
graduated from elementary
Okay.
school in that one. Oh, I think middle school too. I
Middle
think they
school?
combined them. I think I went to a real shit academy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I had to sing Lion King songs every Christmas and
That doesn't
every
seem
spring.
that bad.
It gets real. You get a real hate for Disney once you're forced to sing it in front of every fucking one of your friends' parents.
What are you singing?
Oh,
and we
God.
dig.
Oh, God damn it! We sing the "Land Before Time" song. Will you hold on forever? You know that one.
R.I.P. Little
You can't
Foot.
forget it.
Littlefoot.
Damn, Littlefoot, rip.
Did you know the little girl?
Why did they become friends with that T-Rex? Like, okay, cool.
Chomper,
let's
is that
all
his
let's
name?
all
Chomper,
show like
yeah.
inclusivity by bringing in a T-Rex. But that's a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah.
That
right,
thing's
it's a
gonna grow up
fucking-
a little and then fuck you.
Yeah.
For real, it's a
In-
carnivore, like.
It's gonna fuck you in your
Sorry,
mouth.
Littlefoot. You fucked up.
Trying
Oh.
to teach him how to be an omnivore.
That movie fucked me up too when they were like, oh, we're gonna go meet Chomper's parents, and it's like, you're gonna fucking what? You're gonna do what, Littlefoot? I watched Jurassic Park 3 days ago. I know how this is about to turn out, you dumbass.
Yeah, don't do it.
About to get maunched.
You're like, just eat that dumb bitch, Sarah.
Fucking Sarah.
Get Sarah, she a bitch.
You know something fucked
Oh
up?
man, what?
Who was? What's the little dinosaur?
She was like
from the squad?
Ducky.
Yeah, like a
Ducky.
plesiosaur or whatever the fuck. Like
The
one
girl
of those
who
water
voiced-
artists.
Oh, yeah,
Please,
Ducky
yeah.
story is
Please.
fucked.
Yeah, the girl who voiced Ducky, your dad fucking killed in real life.
Wow!
Yeah.
Well, there was
She
some
was
I
like-
didn't
she
need to
was
hear
like
today.
for a couple other cartoons
Yeah.
in
Jesus
our day.
Christ.
Yeah, and she's
You're
like,
more
wasn't-
successful than me, and women can't be successful.
yeah, that's it.
Shout out to OG Midwestern dads.
You know who you are.
Oh god.
Oh,
I like to
jeez.
think they just get so bored that it's like, well, today seems like a good day to kill my family.
I think
Oh,
I'll just
God,
go and kill, murder, suicide. That sounds.
I would hope it has something. I would hope it's something like in the head that just something just snaps,
It's gotta be, or like
Or like a
abuse from
chemical.
like a
or a
a
child.
boss or a coworker or some shit.
Something.
Like,
He's just listening to the goddamn songs from those movies. Like, I hear it one more fucking time.
I swear to God, if I hear
All the
Littlefoot
kids
sing one
movies.
more time.
If I hear Frozen one more goddamn
No.
time,
Everyone's gonna
Let it
fucking
go.
die in this house.
R.I.P. Ducky.
Right?
Man, actually, Rip Ducky though. That sucks.
oh hell yeah, I remember
That would
hearing
be a
about that.
hellacious death.
God.
Good thing my dad killed himself before he could get me.
Oh.
Oh, dark comedy.
R.I.P.
Rip.
He's doing lean up there with Little Peep now.
I would like to think that.
Oh, God.
I saw a picture today of Lil Peep with just plastic wrap around his head. I was like, Kai,
Which
what
one's
is
Little
that?
Peep? I've heard
He's
of
the one
it.
that OD'd in the back of the tour bus, and yeah, it was rough.
He got
Like,
some fentanyl
I
spiked shit.
watched the snap. Somebody sent me the Snapchat of like the dude walking to the back, and he's like, "Hey, we fucked up." And he walks in the room, and Little Peep's just. And I was like, "Oh God,
Just
why
dead
would you
as fuck.
send me that?" Yeah, like OD'd heavily. And you're like,
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
And the guy like turns the camera back onto his face and he's like, "Oh, what do I do?" And I was like, "Why did you snap this first of all and then send it out to people to share?"
No, for real.
That was the fuck up.
That's definitely the fuck up.
R.I.P. little peep.
Shoutouts, if I die, don't snap me.
Right?
Don't snap a picture of my body.
Please don't. My parents don't need to see that.
Don't speak.
For real though.
We're not speaking ill. We're just
Don't
saying
speak ill of
happened.
peep.
We're just saying what
No.
happened. Me
I
and
love
Tay-
little peep.
Me and Lil Peep got a lot in common.
Do either of you guys have a Twitter?
I don't know.
I do. At Mormon maybe.
Jesus.
Actual tag.
Do you just have the best names on
Yeah,
everything?
for real.
Yeah, I really took up real estate when I was a kid. I knew the internet was gonna blow up. I was like, all right, get all these good fucking names.
Oh fuck, right?
Nice fucking picture.
You like that? That's actually me too.
That's awesome.
Big Schmoke. I got to
Big
change that.
Schmoke.
I'll have to change that to Little Schmoke.
If I die,
And then
weekend at
become SoundCloud
Bernie's.
rapper.
Right? SoundCloud rapper? Hey.
Salty
Weekend
Frank
at
wants us
Bernie's,
to
please.
weekend at Bernie's him.
Oh, down.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
That'd be cool.
Put him in a wheelchair. Who's your friend who just grabs his arm? This is Salty.
He's our mom.
Man, watching those movies nowadays, I'm like, how the fuck did anybody fall for that? You know?
Wasn't
Right? That movie's
You know,
ridiculous.
it just-
Weekend at Bernie's. Classic, though.
Hell
It
Yeah,
is.
so
No,
good.
it is.
One of my favorites.
SoundCloud is dying.
Yeah.
Shoutouts.
It was about to die, and then
Shouts Chance.
do you remember it was gonna? Yeah, wasn't he the one that
He bought
revived
out,
it? Yeah. It was like
Just injected like $3 million or something into their revenue stream.
Yeah.
So here you fucking go.
I just remember they posted
You
like
brought me up, so.
yeah they only had
Shoutouts.
Who
enough
is
money
this?
left.
Chance the Rapper?
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
bet.
they're like
Because
we
that's
only
where he
have
got
9
recognized
days
with acid
left.
rap and all that. So he was
That's
like,
way
yo, I
cool.
want to recognize where I got recognized. So.
Right. I actually
So
like
shouts
some
people
of
that do that.
Chance's. I like some of his rap. Some of his songs.
He's got some good ones.
Yeah.
The one person I can't stand is that fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh my god, he's a pedophile.
Dude, I want to bust a bat over his face like.
Blicky with the sticky Dick is way too sticky
Is that really music?
Jerked off in my nut
That's him. That's fucking. That's
Got it
his
on my
rap.
hands That is Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Why are we
Tekashi
paying a
6ix9ine.
fucking person who's raped little kids?
Well, okay, he was like 20 or something, and then hooked up with a groupie who was 15. So it's
And there
like,
was other rumors though floating around
obviously
too.
you can't be doing that.
Well,
but
yeah, I heard-
if you're in that rap scene where you're rapping to young kids, you got to know you can't hook up with any of your groupies.
Well, yeah. Well,
At
I think
all.
last time I was here, we actually talked about this. He videotaped himself having
Yeah,
sex with
that's
a
why he got in
13-year-old.
trouble, because it was the videotape. Yeah. Oh, it was the 13.
Yeah.
But it
A
was- she was
13?
13,
Yeah.
I only heard about 15.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
friend
there
was.
was-
Oh, fuck
I
that
was
guy.
also told that he was supposed to be pretty young
I know you
when that
can't be a
happened,
good
too.
dude.
Well,
if you
he
do
was like
6ix9ines
he
everywhere.
was 19 or 20, but still like it was like
yeah, yeah.
a 13.
No, that's still like
Yeah.
late 13.
She was 13 and his friend was
Even
having
if he's-
sex with her.
Yeah.
And then he was filming slapping her ass while his friend was having sex with her. And then he posted on Twitter, he's like, LOL, a pedophile is more successful than you.
Yeah.
Like bragging about being a pedophile.
Oh, dude, I hope the game just shows.
Well,
up to his
they
house
let him
and
out.
Right.
pops him
reason
in the
he
fucking
didn't go to
face, dude,
jail-
Straight the fuck up.
Well, the reason he didn't go to jail was because the judge, he probably paid him off, but they said he
Oh,
needs to
fuck
get
yeah.
his, GED. They said if you get your...
Yeah, I heard about that. If you get your GED, I'll drop the charges.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that
And
shit?
so the first time he
and then he was
still
Instagram
didn't.
living himself trying to do his GED, and he's like,
Oh, when he was
if
reading.
the teacher has 3 apples
And he was
she
like,
gives her favorite student 1 apple, how many apples does the teacher have left?
And he
he's
kept
like-
and he kept reading. It was so funny.
Okay. The teacher has 3 apples.
Just like that.
She gives away 1 apple to her favorite student. How many apples does she have left? Man, this don't make no sense. No. No, this is a joke.
Right.
Right.
It was so funny.
No, that's exactly what it was too. Shout outs to
Seems like a lot of
Tekashi
a lot of people like that are coming up in the game.
Oh yeah, they are.
High school fucker. Okay, no. Elementary school fucking dropouts. Barely know how to speak fucking English. Mumble rapping all over the place. I mean, the beats are cool. I'll give them that.
The beats are fire because
Like,
they
all
get
these
really good
fucking
producers.
Little
Yeah.
Peeps,
That's the
all these
problem.
other-
That's what it is. Is
Yeah.
they get producers who are like well known and work with
Yeah.
really good rap
and then
artists.
they ruin it with their fucking voice.
Blicky with the sticky
Yeah, Lil Peep's the only one I didn't hate. I like Lil Peep because he wasn't a mumble rapper.
Was he not?
No, he sung like a 2000s punk rock, like pop punk,
Okay.
over like Waka Flocka beats.
So me and Forrest were both on the same boat as you. Like, I still don't care for his music, but
There's a couple songs I like.
Yeah,
But like in my head he was just a.
yeah. We just thought he was a mumble rapper. He looks the part, like, looks like a fucking idiot.
No, yeah.
And
What guy are we talking about?
Lil Peep.
Oh yeah.
Was that-
And we were sitting over
would
here,
agree.
and he just started putting the music on because like we were like, oh, we've never actually listened to it. Not as bad as you would think,
Really?
because
No,
it is.
He was
it's
actually
like,
one of the good ones.
Okay.
it's
like,
like a
that's
mix
good.
between.
But fuck
Yeah.
Lil
Yeah.
Xan.
I don't know the other ones.
Dude, there's
Oh,
like
Lil Xan
50.
just came out the new album, and I fucking
It
hate
used to
him.
be just
Fuck
like
Post
Lil
Malone.
Wayne.
Oh,
It's like Lil Wayne.
what?
I don't know about that one.
Fuck Post Malone.
I love
fuck
Post.
Hey,
Post
Post,
Malone.
meet up. You and you talk, bitch. You're strapped. Come on.
See, I'm a fan of Post Malone.
I'm not.
I like his music, and I think he's hilarious.
I think he's funny. I haven't really
I
heard
think
any
he's
of his
funny.
songs.
I just hate his music.
There's worse music out there,
Oh, for sure. But
like way worse. I would
for
I'd
sure.
listen to
But
his music.
just because there's worse music doesn't mean I have to hold his standard of music better.
I would
On
say
the scale, I'll
it's.
just say his is poop too.
I would say it's
Shout
top
outs.
10% of stuff that's being released nowadays.
Oh, well, yeah, I know it's.
Yeah, I like
No,
Post.
yeah, especially.
So it's just good to have new music that is listenable.
right.
It is. I actually.
And
yeah.
he's his own man.
I can't hate on people making music, but there are some songs that I do not fuck with. I will say
Well,
that.
that's understandable.
Did
You're
you
making
see
music.
his
Shout
post
out.
the
You're
other
doing
day
way more
on
than I
Twitter?
am.
Fuck, right?
His post was just boobs.
Oh.
And he got trying to. But the funniest was when Call of Duty came out. Post was like, "If you use a shotgun, your mom's a hoe." Like he was getting
You don't
pissed.
have to call out moms. Obviously, the person's out how they're using a shotgun. Come on.
Now I will
That's
say,
not the mom.
I will say,
She
Post
didn't
is
know what she was
on
getting into.
a very slippery slope with his tattoo game because he's starting to look whack as fuck.
I just
He got
don't
Lil
like
Peep's
his
tattoo.
comments. I don't like
Yeah.
Post because of his comments about hip hop. About how
Oh,
he said
everyone
if
was
you're
pissed
trying
about
to
that.
like connect in a deep emotional level with music, don't listen to hip hop. And it's like, oh, shouts the whole black community, I guess.
And kind of shout outs to the reason why
Anybody who
you're there.
likes, well, yeah.
And I think he
Right?
was just.
But the whole
What's the
reason you
point of
have
making
any
music if-
the whole reason you have anything is because there's people who were in the hip hop game who died for it.
Yeah.
And now you're out here saying, it ain't really shit.
I think he was trying to like
like,
passive
okay.
aggressively talk shit about like the mumble rappers
Yeah, just came
without
off
directly doing it.
Dude, he should.
He just
I
should
think he
just
should
said
have-
fuck
Webby.
mumble
Be
rap.
like
He
Chris
should,
Webby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Be very
Dude, have you
clear
guys
with what
heard
you're
Raw
saying.
Thoughts 1 or 2 by Chris Webby?
Yeah.
He fucking trashes people. And even mumble rappers, like he's trashing mumble rappers, he's trashing fucking politicians.
Yeah.
Like
Donald
Snoop.
Trump, the president, like
Hey,
of the
shout
United
outs
States.
shout outs the worst president.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Snoop when he talked about mumble rappers.
When he was, remember when he was talking about just like B.O.B. and all of them doing
Yeah.
the exact, he's like, no,
Yeah.
and he was with 50 Cent, and they were just,
they're all just laughing their asses off, like,
he's like, I don't know who it started with, he's like, Future,
yeah.
Migos, where those motherfuckers are, just talking shit.
Now, see,
I do like Migos, I have to say.
now
They have some good songs.
they got some catchy shit for
They've
sure.
got some really fire T-shirt?
Yeah.
Drop
Pretty-
top.
Yeah.
There was
Raindrop.
there was a drunk
I'm white,
dude
I
at
can't
the
say that,
bar.
I'm sorry.
But there was a drunk dude at the bar talking to us one time. He's like, cooking up dope in the crock pot. And we're like, what? What are you talking about? It was like when that song very first came out. And when he's like, that song, you know, stir it with the Uzi. We're like, what? What the fuck are you saying to us?
Yo.
He was all drunk. He just wanted a cigarette. And then he just kept talking to us.
Damn, the internet.
You know, actually,
Yeah.
one thing I really
It'll be
hate
back.
about some of the new music coming out nowadays, the fucking mouth noises.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like, oh, that shit, dude.
Designer.
Yeah. Shout out to the designer for
And
being
put it
down
up
to
to
Have you
the
guys
doom.
seen that fucking, there was a fucking,
But designers
video
aren't the
on
worst
YouTube of
one,
this,
which is
like, African, really, like, African fucking dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, he says something like 2 + 2 = 3.
Yeah.
Big Shaq.
Dude, I love Big Shaq.
His
That was a
name, Big
comedy
Shaq?
sound. He made a
Okay,
comedy
he
song.
made a
Yeah,
comedy
it's a
song.
comedy
That's
song.
what
yeah.
it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's a character.
It's a,
a-
yeah. He just talks shit on all the.
He was-
Skitty bop bop.
Yeah, it's
And
he
a-
made a.
Okay, see, because I never got any.
He's a
I haven't
stand-up
seen
comedian,
Any
yeah.
backstory
Yeah,
in that
he's
fucking
fucking
thing. I thought he
hilarious.
was a straight up just
No.
mumble rapper. He sold it like.
No, he.
I was like, that guy's a fucking.
It's a
idiot.
good song.
It's
I can't lie. When I'm
catchy.
trying to be a motherfucker around my friends, I put on Big Shaq. It's not hot. And then I sit there with my jacket on and I hellaciously do this.
It's not.
They don't like it.
What I was gonna say though is to play like what some of these new age rappers are saying about like why they think it's unfair that mumble rap is getting so much hate. They're like, well, why was Bone Thugs and Harmony so big?
Because Bone Thugs and Harmony, they had to write huge lyrical pieces for 5 minutes and then rhyme it. They do it super fast. I don't know if you listen to Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs are like
Bone Thugs. They're fucking great.
I can't even begin to try and imitate a Bone Thugs song right now for anything.
Right? No.
Well, it's harmonized. It's
They actually are singing. They are singing,
but they also rap.
It's fucking dank.
Fuck yes.
So what I'm saying though is they're trying to compare themselves to Bone Thugs, saying that the majority of people who listen to Bone Thugs don't actually understand what they're saying.
What?
And I'm like, maybe to a point, because there is some lyrics in Bone Thugs. If you don't look up, you're
fast.
like, oh, I don't know what he's fucking
But
saying.
I mean, if you listen to the song a lot, you'll get it.
Right, and that's what they're trying to say.
I've never heard that with
you
mumble
wouldn't
rap.
think that we're mumble rappers if you actually listen to what we're trying to say. And I'm like, the big difference is they were actually saying shit about life.
They never went.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they were using actual words.
Yeah.
Too. Like they're not. Okay. I'm not saying mumble rappers don't use their words. They don't fully fucking finish what they're saying.
right.
It's
mumble.
Udaba.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You want on a jet ski? You can't catch me.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
What?
Did you see
That didn't make sense, but it rhymed, I guess.
That's true.
Shout outs Mumble.
Lil B Jogan, shout out Lil B Bass God.
Oh fuck!
Lil B, do you like Lil B?
I've never heard Lil B.
Little B is
like it.
interesting.
I like Lil B.
First, I park my car. Then I fuck your bitch. Eat my wonton soup. Then I fuck your bitch.
Smooth.
Shout outs Little B.
I like Lil B. Like out of all of them, like
Because he's also just joking around with
Yeah,
it.
he is.
He doesn't take it serious.
no,
at
I'm pretty
all.
sure like he's kind of like a little dicky, like
Oh, dude, Lil Dicky. I was just
not like
thinking
to that extent, but he's just fucking
Yeah.
He's just
just
fucking
great.
around.
Also, Little B's curses are very real in the NBA.
yeah.
That is a very scary thing.
Except for
If Little B ever
Kevin
says
Durant.
"fuck the Jazz," I might have to change teams. It's scary.
the
he
curse
put a
broke.
curse on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but it broke.
And then he took it off, and then Kevin Durant started winning again. It's like, what the fuck? What is happening?
Maybe he's just magical.
I think he
No,
might
right.
be.
Did you see Quavo in the Celebrity All-Star game?
He tore it up.
Yeah, he
did you
did.
see
Really?
him fuck up that 2K spokeswoman?
Yeah.
Rachel Demita? Oh my god.
What happened?
He just shut her down. She goes up for a jump
Oh,
shot.
she's
and he
hot too.
just, boom!
She was
and he hits her so hard she just collapses all the way to the earth.
she
And
was
it's like,
draining threes though.
she's good. No, she
Yeah.
plays a lot of ball.
Oh, she was a college player,
She
wasn't
tears, yeah, she tears up people who like go to the 2K.
But yeah,
gaming
when
events and
Quavo-
they're like,
I was
yeah,
like-
play a little ball and
He got the
brick,
MVP.
and then she's just like, nah.
My favorite
Nah.
was Bubba Watson, how he was just playing his golf tournament. Hurried left the golf tournament, went and played the All-Star game, and then went back to the golf tournament.
That's what I'm talking about.
God damn.
Shout out
Bubba
to
Watson's
Watson.
hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
Him and what are those? Who else did it with him when they made that rap song, Golf Boys?
Oh, was it Rory?
Boys.
Rory McIlroy,
Yeah, McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy on a rap song?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
we
hilarious.
talk about Masters, Rory?
I
Yeah.
can't play it, but
Y'all, I
I'll
watched
show
the
you.
Masters. That's how terrible my life is going right now.
Hey,
Oh,
shout out to
shit.
Tiger Woods though.
Shout out
mean
to
to-
Tiger Woods getting like 45th
didn't mean
or
to-
something.
but yeah.
Did you guys see that one guy who dislocated his ankle and then played through the rest of the 4 days on a dislocated ankle? Look up Tony Finau.
Golfing?
But yeah, so it's Ben
How the
Crane,
fuck do you
Bubba
dislocate
Watson,
your
Ricky
ankle in
Fowler.
golfing?
Oh, he was celebrating and he walked backwards.
Look up
He
what?
stepped like this and it slipped out of place.
What you want me to look up?
Because he got a hole in one in the tournament.
Oh, he did, and then got
no.
fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then he
You
played
got a
through the
hole in one
Masters
and
with
then he
it.
dislocated
Yeah.
his ankle?
That was
That's
sucked.
fucked up.
he got the hole in one. He was
See, I was gonna
celebrating.
talk
and
some shit,
fucked his
'cause-
ankle.
But you can't because he got the
Yeah,
hole
'cause
in
you got
dove.
the
Is that what you
hole
want
in
me to
one,
look up?
Oh, that's so fucking hard to get a hole in one.
What's up? What are we? When
What you
am I
want me?
trying
What you want me to look up?
Oh no, Tony Finau.
Oh.
You just gotta look at his ankle on the pictures. Yeah, it'll probably be one of the first pictures. This guy got some gross ankle.
Yeah.
All
Nope.
right, now look ankle.
Oh,
Or I
is
guess
that-
you can watch the video. Yeah, that's where he fucked it up.
Yeah, he got a hole in one and was
He
celebrating.
was celebrating running backwards, but he's
then
never
just-
practiced running backwards in
No,
any athletic
apparently.
sport.
Oh, Tony-
Really took
the
him
top
to-
one is his ankle.
Yeah.
Oh,
right there. Ooh,
fuck.
He played with that. He played with that.
Cankle? Someone said cankle.
He played through
God,
that.
that shit,
Shout
man.
outs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's when you know, like, you were actually about it, though.
Yeah, he fucked
fucks
it up.
with golf.
That takes some fucking grit.
He was
dude.
stoked about that hole in one, and then just.
That would be crazy.
I wonder if his day was just ruined. Like if he was just.
I bet he was. I bet he was happy because he was like, "All right, my name's gonna be on the fucking course log, but I have to go into the Masters in like a week, and with this shit, oh god, what am I gonna do?"
Walking around with a fucking boot.
God,
Jesus.
I'm surprised he didn't play with the boot.
I didn't think it was possible to get injuries in golf.
In golf, yeah, no, there's some gnarly.
legit
One time I was at the
laziest sport.
driving range with my cousin, and she was walking behind, and she just took a chunk out of the driver. She was just like, I was on my back swing, and I'm, oh
shit!
oh no, are you dead now? I don't know how this works. I'm a child.
My favorite's what's his name that just does coke and shit. What's it? Do you remember?
John Daly?
Yeah, John Daly.
Shout out Sean Daly.
Dude's a fucking animal.
He just loves fucking coke and trannies.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Oh, look at one of the top Google searches: John Daly drugs, addictions.
Golfer.
Yeah,
Addicted to cocaine.
Yeah, he's in.
Tiger almost took the John Daly route, but
That's him. Wow, look at that sweet hairdo he has there.
I'm surprised Tiger made a comeback.
Look at John Daly.
wow.
He's a professional golfer like
a
this.
true man's man.
Wow.
And he just loves booze.
That's
and
a
golf.
real golfer's body, by the way.
I think John.
You
I think
don't get the center of gravity
what?
with your swing unless you're looking John
he has his own
Daly-ish.
booze.
Shout outs.
Oh, shit,
Apparently,
you
he
guys-
Look at
doesn't.
his shorts. Those are some quality shorts.
Really? Apparently, he doesn't drink water. They say he.
He doesn't drink water.
Yeah, they say they will only drink Diet Coke.
Oh god.
The Donald Trump diet.
Yeah, just
That's why they're
beer.
looking
He's
very
better,
similar.
He's better off drinking just beer.
He just smokes cigarettes on the
every day
fucking golf
instead of that
course.
shit.
Like he's in a pro tournament smoking
When
cigarettes.
weed's legalized, I'll catch me smoking weed in the amateurs.
Right.
Man,
I'm coming back to golf. You
I
better
want
watch out.
to play some golf. I saw the golf store today. I was like, I need to go play some golf.
I got one
Shit,
hole
I need
in
to break my
one,
clubs out.
but I was at such a shitty golf course that they didn't change the hole. So there were 2 holes on the green, and I made it into the hole that didn't count for the hole in one.
Oh,
I got a hole in one at the
Yeah.
Jordan 3 par, but that doesn't really count.
No, yeah.
I mean,
I've never gotten a hole in one.
it's kind of cool.
I put it
It's kind of a braggy right.
I put a ball like 30 yards.
Well, I
into the
fucked
hole.
it up. I just
So I was pretty proud of that. I mean,
That
it was
one's
in the
dope.
rough,
Yeah, the
and I was just
fucking-
like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not
I'm gonna
gonna
putt hard.
right.
I got my angles.
Oh,
I
dude, it was
fucked
cool
up
too because
too.
it was kind of on an angle.
Oh shit!
So I sat there like 2 minutes. I'm using my golf club kind of to like line up the hole and like.
You ain't golfed
I
unless you've
turned-
done that
Oh,
shit.
100%. I turn a little bit. I sit. I got my feet together and I just go, boom, and it's just right into the hole. I was so fucking stoked. I mean, like I said, it wasn't like a huge crazy drive or anything like that.
It
But
was just a smooth.
Did you
it was
do
a
the-
smooth putt.
You knew if there was a crowd, they'd pop off. Oh, yeah. I know what's up.
Yes.
Did you do the club flip where you put the club in one hand and like hit the bottom of it and just shoots?
Oh, dude, I should have. I fucking should have. I just fucking went while my dad and my uncle were there, and they were like, "Holy shit, you made that!" And I was
Holy shit!
They
I
were
might
both
have to
kinda
take you more
surprised.
times. Goddamn.
I got pretty good when I was golfing. I mean, I didn't go like every week or anything like
Yeah.
that, but it was once every 2 or 3 months, and I got pretty good with my dad. I actually outdrove him once too. I was pretty
Yeah.
proud of that.
Shit.
Remember when we
Drove
went
that shit 250 plus,
Hell
probably
yeah.
260.
Hell yeah.
I was fucking stoked.
Remember when we went and walked 9 at the fucking Sponge?
Yo.
That
the
shit
middle
was
You
of
only
the-
live till you've walked 18 and then played another 9.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
walked 9 in 100-degree weather at the Sponge.
Oh,
It was
God.
fucking
That's actually
awful.
It was
awful.
miserable. Didn't we stop
Yeah,
after
that's
like
why-
8 holes? Like we stopped on like the night, like right at
Yeah.
the beginning of the ninth. We're like, dude,
It's just
I
not
didn't
worth
Golfing in
fucking
it.
Utah in the
work.
summer is just a chore.
It was like
It's not even fun at that point. You're
Right?
like, it's 103. My
Fucking
son,
real, though.
the back of my neck is probably just dark.
That's why you have to
dark
go
red,
early.
Like the
Yeah.
darkest red ever.
no, yeah, that is true. That's when you go earlier in the day.
Oh, shout outs all the tee times being taken from 6 to
I know that's the worst
Fucking
part.
like
real.
11.
The only times you want to fucking go.
Oh yeah, every time I went golfing too, I was always trying to
Disc
get the fucking
golf?
11.
Fuck, I fuck with
Damn, we
disc
need to
golf.
do that
Disc
one
golf.
night.
Frisbee golf. Frisbee golf is like
Just
the
go
golf I
golfing
fuck with
after
now
this.
that I'm not athletic.
I've never played.
Like
disc
after,
golf.
not like
so
tonight,
easy.
but
You
like,
just stand there and you just
Yeah, no, I know
chuck
what you
it
mean,
towards
like-
a fucking
Basically, yeah.
like a cage thing. and
Yeah,
it's dope.
I see it. There's actually one in Mosquito Park
Yeah.
where we live.
Yeah, there's a couple. around Utah.
There's one up in the
Pretty
U.
I think it's a big LDS thing now.
Something.
I actually heard about this
God.
the only
indoor
way we
like
get those.
full contact football league.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And I'm trying to fucking like get myself into shape and fucking
That'd be
actually
fun.
do that. Oh yeah, I mean, you have to buy your own pads and like helmets
Oh,
and shit
sure.
like that. But you get the jersey,
still
you
be
get the
fun.
pants, and then I'd go in and play fucking fullback, like straight the fuck up. Like,
Right.
I love football. I miss it. I fucking.
I'd play Tom Brady quarterback. As soon as anybody comes at me, I'm. Oh shit! That was close.
Damn, you almost
God,
got
that
me.
fucking, wasn't that
Ah,
Brady
close
when
one
he
there,
was Super Bowl
fella.
one year when he was like, no, it was fucking Cam Newton. Cam Newton like fumbled the fucking ball, went like this, and then immediately pulled
And then
back.
immediately
Yeah.
realized wait.
on the.
Those are some large
I know
fellas in there.
TV. There's a lot of big boys over there
Yeah,
coming for
Exactly,
that.
and I'm sitting there like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I know you're the quarterback. Die for that shit. Though. This
Right.
is the Super Bowl, dude.
Yeah.
Frisbee golf. You like that, you slut. Don't lie.
Don't fucking call it frisbee golf.
What do you call it?
Disc golf.
or
Discus.
frolf?
We're not fucking. We'll call it frolf.
Yeah, I was
We'll
gonna say
meet halfway.
frolf.
Frolf.
That's what I've always called it, was frolf.
Frolf.
Shouts frolf.
My old boss was a huge fan of frolf. Like, he had like the whole
damn.
six. You know, they have like drivers, like, and everything. He had like a whole
Some
set in
weird
his
shit.
bag. He's like, hey, you wanna go? There's a nice course around here. Wanna wake up and go early? I was like, no.
There's a
I
nice
know.
frolf.
I was like, I fucking have one day off a week. We're living in a hotel in Nevada. You think I want to take my day off to go play frisbee golf?
With
in
your bitch ass?
Fucking Nevada.
Fuck no! I'm gonna hang out in
Unless
this
you're on good
hotel.
terms with your boss, then shout out to his old boss.
Right.
Yeah, he was cool. He would smoke with me and like
Hey.
we this one time we were out of town and there was a lady that ran the hotel that lived there, and it was like a shitty kind of like Motel 6. It was in Carson City, Nevada.
Oh, that's a real good city.
And like she was disgusting.
Almost a town, if we're arguing.
Yeah, it had like seriously, there was like casinos and then there's smoke
And liquor
shops.
stores and then motels.
Yeah, so we were staying in this one. It was
Oh,
like
not
it was a
even hotels,
hotel, but it was an
motels.
outdoor one.
Not even hotels. Yeah, they don't have those.
No, it wasn't. And like this lady, she was disgusting, but like she wanted to fuck my boss. He was a little guy. But then like we're like, hey, can you get us some weed? And she did. She got us some dude showed up on a bike, delivered some
Wow,
weed.
that's efficient.
But yeah, she was
Shout outs bike guys.
she was so she
Repping
ran the
Jimmy John's.
Yeah, right. She ran the hotel and the gas station across the street. So like I didn't know
She
that.
was hustling.
So like I was like I see her there and I go across the street to get like cigars or something, when I'm gonna smoke on my weekends, shitty swishers or something.
Yeah.
And she's there too. I'm like, what? And I was only 8. I just barely turned 18 at the time. And she thought that I was married. She's like, oh, I'm not gonna ID you. You're old enough. You're probably married, aren't you? I was like, the fuck? I look like I'm 12. You're not gonna ID me? You think I'm married because I'm from Utah?
Shout outs.
So I was like, oh, that's fine. Like,
You think I'm married because I'm from Utah?
whatever.
Shout out Salty Frank, also being knowledgeable in frisbee golf.
Well, yeah, obviously you
golf.
got different types of shits, but I ain't spending money on those. I got one frisbee for frisbee golf. I know money, boy.
Wait. I was gonna say, wait a minute.
I ain't got no money for frisbees. I got money for important shit, like investments.
I got money for like
Should I invest in frisbees?
yeah, trying to
With
change
a
the
good
game.
Frisbee company.
It's Wes's Frisbee Emporium. It's gonna take off, guys. Don't
It's
worry.
coming. It's coming up.
Uh,
I've got 800 in cells.
Yeah.
$800, not 1,000.
No.
Oh god, that's funny.
Can't even pay my fucking employees.
I pay them in frisbees
Yeah.
and they hate me.
Can't pay you. Here's a pack of frisbees again.
Hey, sorry. Here's another set.
Go sell this on
Make, like,
KSL.
Sets of frisbees for that shit. I thought it was just one.
The community is pretty nice, and then we'll give you one to start as long as you don't fucking call it frisbee. I'm gonna call it frisbee right to their face.
Yeah, me too. I call them fucking nerds.
I'm
Is
gonna
what I'll call them.
Frost boys.
No,
Yeah, some of those Frostbees, my
oh
guy.
my! The ones that play at the University of Utah,
They're
I'm
a
like,
little
Aggressive,
hardcore.
dude.
and they're nerdy. Like they're wearing like fucking Birkenstocks and their shirts are off with like cargo shorts. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
You get beat up daily Really, don't you? By your professor.
By your professor.
You walk into class and professor's sitting there and he's like, "Yeah, bitch. When are you gonna learn to dress real?"
That's probably why they take frisbee golf so serious, because no one else will take them serious in real life. So
And then they shit on us for not understanding golf
right.
or disc golf. Sorry, Salty.
One time though, when I
We've been
was
just shitting on him the whole time, especially.
God, I'm sorry, Salty. One time I was driving up there. No, I think I was skating or something. I don't know, but I was up with you for some reason. No, it's probably while Joel was going there. I was like, what reasons did I have to be up
Joel,
there?
I haven't heard that kid's name in a long
But
time.
there was just a bunch of hot chicks in their underwear playing volleyball, and I was like, can we go play volleyball, please?
Can we do this now?
Do you not see what's going on? They're not wearing clothes, and they're hot.
Right.
I would have just shut up awkward. So,
You need an extra.
Y'all need a setter?
Right.
just like, what's his name? I don't know, but would you look at that?
Yeah.
Just standing there staring at him up the side.
God.
Uh,
That might be the worst thing you could ever do.
I mean, that's my style. I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to him, and then I get awkward. I'm like,
And then, like, on the walk up, you're like,
have you guys seen a drinking fountain around here?
I'm real thirsty.
I'm like, hey,
Wink.
bitches, did you bring a mop? And they're like, no, why? I was like, you
Wow.
finna get wet, and I take my shirt off. And then they're like, get out of here, you tweaker looking fuck. I'm like,
You gotta
Yep.
do the Tommy boy. You gotta walk up.
You gotta do the big shoulders.
oil
You know where
myself,
the gym's at?
yeah.
Oh, I'll find
I'll
it.
find it.
oil myself
Puffs
up.
his chest out.
Right.
It's gonna be like Top Gun. I'm gonna oil myself up and put on some aviators.
There you go. You walk up with a boombox. Just
They
playing the
call me
top-
Maverick.
Right.
Call me Mav.
I went to
Right, yeah.
the danger zone.
God damn it.
I can see Forrest all oiled up in the sun.
I lost Goose 2 weeks ago.
It's been a rough week, man.
If you need a boombox guy, I'm not busy.
Yeah, sweet.
I'll play Danger Zone on my shoulder while you
You're
stand
also-
there flexing.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
type
Oil.
of thing, like.
I'll also be shirtless doing the movies with the boombox.
They're like, man, these guys are
These guys are really fucking awful looking.
and they're like, they are fucking drunk as hell.
You were just sitting there. Hi, James Sean. James Sean.
It's one of those movie scenes where it's like, it's from your point of view and you guys go up and nail it. It's their point of view and you guys are just mumbling. Fucked up.
They're just like,
Danger
Danger Zone.
Danger
I understand Danger Zone.
Pretty much.
That's exactly how it happens too. When I was
Break a bottle on
being
the
loaded,
fucking
you think you're
salty or
fucking
the
singing
sand.
great, you think you're fucking nailing every note. In reality, you're just fucking.
Yeah, pure quick.
God damn. Alright, I'll scoot.
The dudes here that play disc
Oh
golf.
shit, that's like a goddamn hurdle. I'll fix it.
Yeah, you know what to do.
That's a goddamn hurdle right there.
So Salty says the dudes that play disc golf here are the most fucking ripped dudes. I wish I was
Am
like
I-
the disc
oh,
golf
no.
players. It's to the point where when I go to the disc golf course, I'll go
Found
when they
it.
aren't there.
I know.
I
about
can understand
studio
that
nights.
though. 100%.
Pretend I wasn't trying to plug it in at the connector. Oh, I wish I hit that.
Hey.
I wish I did this.
I wish I hid that.
I looked like an idiot for at least 4 seconds until I looked. Ah, look at me. I'm in my prime.
Did you two not work with each other at Domino's? I thought you did.
You worked
Did
at
you work
fucking
at the
Domino's?
Dicks one or the shit one?
I worked at both.
Nah, I worked at the shit one probably right after you did then.
Yeah, I was.
Did you work with Jake Layer?
Chelsea's brother.
Chelsea
Oh,
Layer's
Chelsea's
brother?
came and worked?
Yeah.
For us, really? Actually, you know
That's
what?
how I ended up
Now
there.
that I think about it, I think I did work with Jake. Not
Yeah.
for very long. I know we talked a little bit, but yeah, I think I ended up like when he started. He was a driver. I left for a little bit, came back as a driver, and then I started talking to you about the assistant manager position and everything like that. And after that, I didn't see him.
Okay.
Like I don't remember.
I've been there the whole time. I've just been in the background.
Uh,
I do not make myself known at Domino's.
I will say this: you look like a whole different person when you're at Domino's.
Oh,
now.
I go LDS
Yeah,
as
you do.
fuck. I make that money. Coif my hair.
Yeah, got a nice
I
belt
tuck it all back. I
on.
put on my Italian leather belt. tuck it in, fucking stand up all straight. I'm like, well, how do you do? Welcome to Domino's.
Yeah, when you came in for the first time you're on the show and you're in your Supreme, I was like, the fuck's this
Who
guy?
the fuck? I thought we were getting the Mormon guy. Shit.
His shirt's not tucked in?
Yeah, I was with my uncle the other day and I saw you drive by. I was like, oh shit, there's Austin.
There's him. I am usually allegedly sober
Nice.
at work.
I was just
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
just driving by.
I guess that's how I'll word that one.
Always a sober boy.
All right.
That's boss if you're watching.
He's like, motherfucker, I knew it. No, he's like, wait.
No,
I don't wanna
I
say
caught
it.
one of my bosses with a flask once, so I'm in the good for a while.
There you go.
Oh shit. Okay.
I walked in the back office and I was like,
Was it Wes?
everything all good? And they're like, oh,
Was it me?
yeah, everything's fine here. And I'm like, you sure? You drinking some alcohol on the job? You kind of stressed? And they're like, don't say anything.
I bet it
about
was
this.
Wesley.
It was not. It's one of the newer guys. Shout out new staff.
Wesley's in the back crying, drinking, jerking off,
Wow! To the slow ass internet.
Right?
eating Chinese
To
food.
the
Yeah,
goddamn.
eating Chinese food.
Now you're jerking off to the goddamn training video outline
Right.
of the woman. You're like, oh, this is enough.
This is enough.
What's up, Wayne World?
Hey,
Shouts
welcome
all the mice at Domino's. Y'all don't know about that. They didn't fucking leave.
What now?
I guess there's mice now.
Oh,
No
there's
shit.
been mice at that store from China Star because China Star does not keep up with any fucking health
Oh yeah,
standards.
because you guys have to share those fucking bathrooms with
You
China
want
Star.
you want to know what they do to clean off their floor? They
Wow.
hose it, and then they get like a fucking floor squeegee to just push it up
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah,
That's kind of gross.
that's like I
It's
think that's
gnarly.
most Asian places.
If you go to the back where the drivers park and just sniff one time, you'll never eat food again.
See, there was only ever
very
one
big risk.
one mouse
One
when
mice.
I was there, and
We got a family now.
let's just say,
And also the toilets don't work anymore. It's
oh,
scary.
wonderful.
It's always a
Wow.
gamble when you take a shit and flush it. You're like, is it coming
Scott
back?
made a mistake.
Is it coming back? Is it gonna haunt the floor? What's going on?
Yeah, that one mouse. Shout out to James and his fast feet. 'Cause that
Did he
little-
stomp it?
That mouse got stomped the fuck out.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Rip that
I just
mouse.
remember like someone said that they saw a mouse come back, and James was like, "I'll get it." And I'm like, "What?" And I follow him back there. He's like, and just like the fastest step, and just squishes this fucking mouse.
Just
Like,
no holds barred. It's
where
like,
did that come from?
I'll kill a mammal.
You're
Oh,
like, I'll
It takes
get.
me a little bit to
Dude,
kill.
holy
I
shit, you know what
I
that
have
just
to invest in a
reminded me
trap
of?
because I'm not trying to be the one to do
So
it.
you remember when Eric Cubic? It was me, you, Eric, Lee. And I think there was one other person with
The
us.
big mouse?
The big fucking
Rat?
rat in the street.
I was gonna
dude.
say that's probably a rat.
Oh
Dude.
my god, dude! It was
It's
the
the
fucking
weirdest shit
craziest
that's ever
shit.
happened.
rats.
So we're walking to Mosquito Park from his house, getting ready to go play. I think it was football or basketball.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
And there's like a family on their porch, like, ew, get it, you know, and they're pointing across the street, and we see, and dude, there's a rat like
Huge.
fucking this big, like it's a big fucking
I just have
rat.
a picture of
one
one my cat
fat
killed.
And
boy.
dude, this kid Lee just straight up like a field goal kicker, dude.
Doesn't hesitate.
Fucking boots this thing like 40 yards, and you can just hear the thing just like fucking smacking in the
Splatter?
ground.
Oh,
Dude, instantly
God.
fucking dead.
No.
I tell
Oh.
that story so often to people, like just randomly, like,
Oh my god, dude! I was so surprised that he kicked it.
He
dude.
just
I wasn't
kicked it?
expect-
dude, hard
He
as
fucking-
fuck.
He's just like,
fucking booted that
fuck it,
thing,
this thing's
dude.
dead.
It was like he fucking had some out against that
Yeah.
rat, dude. He did not. He fucking put everything he had into that fucking kick.
Like 10 out of 10, it'd be hard to do that again if you were trying. Like how
For
far
real,
he kicked
dude,
that
he
thing.
fucking-
Was
he
it hilarious?
nailed- It was
Yeah,
fucking
that was so funny.
all of us were fucking dying. Me, Eric, you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck else was with us? Was it Manuel? Or was
I mean,
it like
yeah, it's a
Tyler
rat, who cares?
McBride?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I hear there was one
You
other
rat
person I know for a
bastard.
fact
If you're a
was
rat
at least
activist,
one,
Yeah.
I
just get
just
the
can't
fuck
remember.
out of the stream.
No, it was Ryan Opposing.
Personally unendorsed.
It was, yeah. I haven't heard that kid's name in a while.
Right? That fucking
Dude sounds
kick
like
was
a
so
hero.
solid, though.
Wait, what could I just
Yeah,
been?
he was a hero, though. That fucking rat was disgusting.
If it's a
What
big
is
rat,
that?
it's gotta die.
I hope that's
Is that
not me.
Oh my god, is that from your basement when we...
Let me see that.
You know, he's got some OG,
You look so
OG
high.
embarrassment
I was so
photos.
fucking lit, dude. And was it after the fucking Ouija board experience? Or was it just before?
I think it was
10 out of 10, not the same human. You're not the same person.
I feel like that's
Why
some
would
funny
you do?
shit.
Oh no!
I was
Shout out to
fucking
the transformation.
Yeah.
right. No, yeah, dude. I had the
looked like,
fucking blanket wrapped around me. I was scared.
You look like the kid that threatened to fight me when I dated his ex.
For real.
Yeah. That's wild. There you go. I was about to give that to him, but
That's
gonna
some
say, I
funny
wanna
shit. I
wrestle
looked at
too.
it and I was like, wait, is that me? Like, yeah,
Damn.
that's me.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Looks like me with less beard.
that is you with my type of beard. If I grew mine out right now, it looks terrible.
Oh, dude, back then I just barely had any fucking chin hair.
God, I still wish I could grow fucking facial hair. I'm older than all you guys, I bet.
How old are you?
I am 25. I
25?
know, right?
You look young, dude. What the fuck?
I know,
He's
right?
gonna
I
age like
just-
fine wine.
I'm
Oh,
ageless.
fuck, yeah,
Shout
I
out
just
the
turned
fountain of youth.
25 and I'm
was
getting
gonna say, I
gray
knew I
hair.
had that
just,
goddamn
I just
picture
turned
up there,
24
Jake.
and I've got gray hairs in my fucking head.
I have gray pubes. That's about it.
Is that where it starts?
Got an old dick.
I hope not. It hasn't started down there for me, man. It's just been up here, like a little bit on the top of the head, a little bit on the side.
See, for me, it's
Is that,
just all down.
Hanson
But I still
or
can't
whatever?
grow a beard.
Is that
so
what?
try.
Right.
Is that Hanson?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
my
been
beard just
ants.
barely
Yeah.
started growing in full too, like this year.
I'm thinking about getting some
Guy
face
from-
Rogaine.
For
Pirates
real,
of
right?
Oh,
around. I'm sick of having this baby beard.
don't
I think the most I can grow is like here, and then it doesn't even finish right here. It goes like over. It's like
Right.
some dumb jump, and then this one does the full line.
That's
Yeah, I kind of had the
Yeah.
same kind of fucking
That's a
thing. I
bad
had,
picture.
Like mutton chops, like my
That looks
Oh, there it
gross.
is. That's what I was
fucking
looking for.
I'd have it right there. It was
It's a rat my
It was
cat
bad.
killed.
You're like, oh, I
Jesus
kind of, I'm
Christ.
like, I want it, but I look
I
terrible,
need her now.
and I know I look like
Right.
shit.
no right.
And every girl's like, no, you look fine. And you're like, I look at myself in the mirror. I'm very well aware of what my beard looks
Right.
like. I have a goddamn
That's
like
the weird. That's the thing with
crease.
beards too. Is
Me
it
too.
Takes,
I need
it
to
takes
shave
a good
again.
while. Like you have to
It
grow
does,
it in
yeah,
a
you
few
have to,
times
yeah.
to
See
fucking
that?
actually
Don't.
get it to where
Do you just
want it
see
and shit
this?
Like that,
No.
to do what you
Look,
want. Like this
see
right
how
here
there's
is taking
none
me
there?
like 6-7
But
months just to
right
fucking.
I have a homie who's only got the chin strap, and I only make fun of him for it.
I need to
Because he
shave.
can't
'cause-
grow anywhere right here. He's just got the chin.
All
So whenever he
right.
gets hyphy, we're like, okay, chin strap.
Okay, chin
Okay,
strap,
helmet
calm down.
boy. I don't have a helmet on. Okay.
I found my old
Shout
phone
outs.
and it still works.
Holy shit!
there's
Yeah,
lots
old
of-
phone.
That's your old phone?
I have a
Yeah.
picture
That's
of
from,
Eric
like,
and
junior
Sharon.
high.
Look at that. What is that a kick?
No, it's
Does it turn sideways?
Oh my
Oh, it's
god,
still a
dude, I
touchscreen.
miss
You're
him
good.
so
Yeah,
much.
Man,
it's
you
a
should have seen some of my old phone.
I haven't seen that
like
kid in fucking like at least 8 years.
I think my last phone before the iPhone, and then
Saw
before
him.
my S8 was
He
like
was
the
staying at Challenge for a while, but
Razor.
Yeah.
It wasn't even, it was like the shitty knockoff Razor that flipped up, but it just looked like shit.
Here's
Shout
what-
outs.
When Domino's won't replace your food.
Yo, that is basically
Fucking
our
how's it
work
with the
staff
old
now.
school?
They're all
Yeah.
like, yo, you wanna
That's probably just before we
you want
moved
new,
too.
you want a
huh?
free
Right,
meal?
yeah, probably.
Fuck
you.
out of here! You blacklisted.
sucked.
You're done.
Wesley would tell us to say we got the wrong pizza.
No, I never told you that.
No.
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, yeah, the other dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wesley.
yeah, the other Wesley.
Wesley McBoom.
There you
Shout
go.
out to Wesley Boom. Real big homie.
He's like, hey,
I know him. He's
if you
real.
say get the wrong, Siri is always listening.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. You got that 10?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Turn that
dangerous.
shit off, man.
this bitch is
Seriously.
always
I'm
listening.
so scared of the 10 because they got that face pay, and I'm always drunk, and I'm always trying to look at shit to buy, and I'm accidentally like scared I'm gonna be like,
No,
and
do you know
it's
what's,
like bought, and I'm like, no, I didn't mean to smile at that. Fuck.
do you know what's
Wait,
weird?
FacePay. What the fuck is that?
If
know
you
whose
like
mom
look
that
at,
is?
oh shit, if you look at your iPhone a certain
I
way
know
for
exactly
certain
what
transactions,
that is.
it'll trigger.
Tristan's
So
one.
like, so some people have it like a wink. So if you go,
Who is
it
that?
face
Oh,
pays. Right? So
Shout
if I-
outs.
If I was drunk and like I accidentally like smile
Oh,
at
yeah.
something, it'd be like, yo, face
She's a
pay.
babe.
my phone doesn't work in the morning. I can't unlock my phone by my face because I think I'm just like,
Too fucking crusty eyed.
or
You're
if
just
I'm,
like,
if I'm really drunk,
oh, I gotta get this porn. Oh
Right?
god, I'm waking up.
if I'm too drunk, my phone won't recognize me. I was like, let me in.
Shout outs to
God.
old schedules.
Oh
yeah.
I think that's a security
Yeah.
feature.
You're on
I
it.
hope it is. It's like, nope, you're
Holy
not getting
shit.
in.
Oh my
Charlie.
god, we smelled that
Wow,
breath.
that's crazy, man. Did you know Chelsea Layer's getting married to
Yeah.
fucking Clinton?
Yeah,
That's
that's
fucking cool.
wild.
Yeah.
I fucking miss Clinton,
I do
dude.
too.
Clinton was
I
so
haven't
cool.
seen that kid. That
Haven't
guy.
talked to
Clinton's
him
the
in a while.
coolest. Clint's the coolest guy that's like 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Right.
It
real,
does
right?
not seem like he's that much
He
older.
looks like me. He's like, he's gonna be me when I'm his age. And I'm
More
like,
athletic
"Ah."
than anyone.
Yeah, he's a freak
was a
athlete.
fucking
It's
That's what
frustrating.
fucks me up. He's like, yo,
Oh,
check
I
out my
love being
abs. I'm
quarterback
like,
on his team.
what do you
Yeah.
do? And he's like, I
It
exist.
always
And I'm
seemed
like,
like when me and you had him on our
I
team.
ate McDonald's
It
on
was
the
over.
reg.
Over, yeah.
Look at my flabs.
Well, dude, you ran like the
God.
same route every time too. That's the funny
People
thing.
just couldn't keep up.
He was so fast.
Hey, shouts to us gray pubed guys. Girls dig that shit. You just gotta keep it a little long, like
Oh God, you're.
like a half inch.
Yeah.
Shout's half inch gray. That's salt and pepper.
That's salt and pepper.
They're like, damn, your dick looking like Karl Malone beard, and I'm like, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Carl Malone. Don't know Carl Malone.
Mailman, I always deliver. Shoutouts.
I'm the opposite.
I love Karl Malone. I met him like 3 times in my life.
No
He's
shit.
always.
I
been
met him
nice.
at Toys R Us one time.
He's always a homie.
Yeah.
He's like one of the few like huge stars. It's
He's like, Carl
oh,
Malone,
what's
glad
up?"
to meet you, Carl Malone.
My stepbrother girlfriend knows their family
Oh, really?
like well, and it's
Shit.
kind of like creepy because she's always like, "You want to go be Karl Malone?" I'm like, "That's my like childhood hero." No, I've always heard don't meet your heroes more than 3 times.
Fucking real.
That's
what I
my
was gonna
limit.
say,
Like
yeah.
I've shaken his hand 3 times in my life, and I'm cutting it off.
Oh my
Dude.
god! I found
Otherwise,
this
I'll learn
video.
some Bill Cosby shit about him.
I'd give anything to fucking meet Aaron Rodgers.
Damn.
Were you there that day?
What was this?
I don't want to say what we're doing. Just watch. Just watch.
Uh oh.
You guys.
That's an old phone dangerous video. That's why I don't trust old phones.
I think Wesley has
Every
some...
time a homie shows up with an old phone, I get
Wait,
hammered on
wasn't I
that
here
shit.
for
I'm like,
this?
nah, I've done some dark shit.
Yeah,
She did
Wesley
this
has
for like
computer.
$25.
I went on the dark web when I was like 16, so I'm not trying to fucking on some old shit.
Wesley has some old...
Shout out to old
Oh,
Domino's.
no. She told me some really dumb things.
Is that?
Yes.
Don't say anything. No, and we threw it away. For the record.
I've seen too many things.
Me too. My dick inside.
Yeah, in particular of her.
I'm sorry.
No shit though.
I have a homie, well, he was an ex-homie, who was trying to get with her for so long, and it was just embarrassing.
I think it was opposite for me.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
trying to
no,
get with you
she
for
a-
so long.
She was a hoe.
Oh,
Extra hoe. I didn't know she worked at Domino's. Now I'm
Guess
embarrassed.
I was supposed to get...
Hey, but shout outs to her porn career, really taking off.
I was supposed to get
Shout
paid.
outs.
I remember I saw one picture online. I was like, no, 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 no. Sent it to all the homies, and they were like, no, no.
Let me switch over to the other phone.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
shout out. Shit was fucking hilarious.
I don't have any of my good ones anymore. Which I won't talk about.
I didn't save any of them because I think she's disgusting, and I just thought it was funny.
Well, I'm
that
not
she's
talking
taking
about
that
her.
Which ones?
path. No, 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 no.
That
Oh,
was
that's
you.
No, no. Is that her Patreon?
Exclusives.
You pay $1 for those?
Yeah, $1.
Shout outs to these people though. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Those are the people I need to hang out
Is it a
with.
picture of my
yeah.
asshole?
You know, you'd
It
really
was.
think with all that porn money, she'd eventually buy braces.
Whew, you would think.
You would think.
You would think.
That was
The
the first
funniest
thing I
was-
did when I came onto money. I was like, braces. I gotta get nice teeth.
Braces.
I had braces and then I stopped wearing my retainer, so now I have one tooth that goes
You gotta
behind.
get them permanents, dog. Look at that shit.
My bottoms,
I got
dude.
one-
I broke my
permanent.
permanent retainer
Yeah,
last
me
night
too.
though with some cheese bread.
No,
it was
I bro-
way too over. My dentist's not gonna be happy with me.
I
When
broke
go in.
mine because I used to open bottles with my teeth.
Or the dentists
Yeah, you
are
did.
dicks when you fucking break
I'm like,
something too.
I'm sorry. I was just really hungry.
He's like, you know
Right?
what? I'm pretty disappointed. Like,
Yeah,
"Shut up,
fucking
Dad."
dentist.
fuck
I'm
you,
like, okay, fuck you. Get some better tooth glue, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real, right?
This is supposed to be permanent, not breaks when I eat cheese bread.
See, I fucked myself over because I had braces for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, you had them forever.
Yeah,
That's
and
rough.
I had 2 permanent retainers,
Ooh.
and I couldn't stand it, so I ripped them out, like,
Ooh.
I
the
remember
glue
you
and
telling me
everything,
about that
Bro.
shit.
and it fucked my teeth up again.
Yeah, that would.
My
Yes.
tooth is flat and I broke my retainer from opening bottles because I open bottles with my
Don't
teeth.
do that.
I don't anymore.
Yo.
Look at this
I
tooth.
saw someone do that
It's
one
flat.
time. Yeah, I saw someone do that one time at a frat party, and then their tooth just popped out, and I was like, "Oh, what have you done?" And they're like, "It's okay."
Have you seen that redneck shit you can get now? Where it's
the replacement, like the cap, like a
yeah.
what are they called?
You can just get a bottle opener in
Yeah.
your teeth.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
America,
Fucking really.
It's a
Fucking
legit,
really.
It's a legit thing. There's also a video of a girl who can open a beer bottle with her cooter. That's also something interesting
Look
to
at
see.
that.
Yeah, see?
How? Oh, of course, it's really shitty frat dudes who have the pictures.
Alright.
Look
Shout
at
out
these
to those
guys.
guys. And all those guys rush Sigma Chi.
Guess what, bitch? I can do with my real teeth. No, not anymore. I'll never do that again.
Not anymore, yeah, no.
But there's
Oh,
a reason
fuck.
this tooth is flat. I opened many bottles. Like, I got good at it. It didn't even hurt after. Like, at
Well,
first,
yeah, because you flattened the nerve ending.
I was just like,
shout out.
And then one day it broke my retainer off. I was like, that's the last time I'll do that. So my retainer only goes on the bottom 4 teeth.
Shit.
Your dad
I still
was
got
like,
mine
you fucked that
intact.
tooth way too
Yeah.
much.
I just.
And then the
They didn't
fucking
give me a top
orthodontist
remote
always
when I was really
roasts
sour
you, or
about that.
dentist.
You always
You
get
got good
roasted.
teeth though now.
It doesn't help
Sort
that my
of, yeah. I
dentist
mean,
was
this
a
one,
frat
this tooth
brother
right
with
here
my
is a little-
stepdad.
It's not
He's like,
something
"Oh, you
crazy
dumb
that
shit,
have
you
to
ain't know how to
actually really
brush."
focus
And I'm
on
like,
it.
I
I was
flossed.
really
And he's like,
blessed
no, you didn't. I
good
could tell, you
teeth.
dumb fuck. I'm like,
Oh, that's a fucking lie. Cause my bottom set of teeth was fucked up
Yeah.
in like junior high and high school, dude.
hey,
I
shout
had
out to
some
everybody with
fucking-
bad teeth growing up.
Yeah.
Me
dude,
too. Mine
fucking
were
Lived
so
with
bottom,
bad.
bro.
struggle.
Like there was like teeth fucking back. There was a
Me
couple
too.
teeth like kind of
God,
forward.
I had this tooth didn't even grow in until I was 15.
I stopped missing
Because they
teeth.
had, when I got braces, they had to connect a chain
Oh,
up
yeah,
to
you do.
it.
I've
And they had
seen
to
some-
drill through the enamel because it built
No
like a
bit-
shield
no
of
adult
enamel
teeth.
around it. They had to
Interesting.
drill through it. And so as my braces got tighter, it just dragged the tooth out of my gums. And I was like, damn,
I had one of
this
those
is
too.
cool.
I had that
It
happen too.
fucking sucks dick.
And I still have 2 teeth that I didn't have adult teeth under, so
Yeah, shout outs.
those 2 are gone. There's just nothing there.
Fuck.
I didn't have that bad.
But that
I was lucky
sucks,
with
the
my
rip
fucking
down.
Teeth. I thought I had it bad. Like I
It gets
hated
wild.
braces. Like
Mine was bad. I
didn't
was
have
going.
anything like that.
I had to miss school constantly for orthopedic surgeries,
Hey, shout outs.
like all the time.
It was dank.
It was.
And then I missed class because I was in Shakespeare plays, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you need that's more important than math,
Yeah.
obviously. If you're gonna be an actor."
Fuck, dude. I should have just joined theater in high school. Then what the fuck did I
No,
do?
that was in middle school and elementary. I was Julius Caesar. Shoutouts.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
shout outs to your death.
And I was Oberon,
Yeah, and you were
the
who?
Fairy King in Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Oh,
Shoutouts.
which person though?
The Fairy King.
Oh,
Nah, dude. In
Shout
high
outs.
school, I was way too fucking shy to.
Oh, in high school, I
anything
was
like
doing
that.
way too many drugs to be on stage. It was rough.
Oh, dude, high school. I didn't touch anything.
I'm so surprised I
That's
don't look
crazy.
old. Like
No, yeah,
me,
dude,
the
I was
amount of
thinking-
shit I have done.
I was thinking you were at least 20, like straight the fuck
Oh.
up. I thought you were younger.
Me too.
I thought I was kind of the oldest here.
Yeah, no, that's
You
always
older
been
than
my
Forrest?
struggle, as I'm the youngest
When's your
looking,
birthday?
but the
the
oldest.
21st March.
Yeah, I'm older by like a month, and mine's February 16th.
93 or 94?
4.
Ah, shouts.
Yeah.
Shouts 4.
shout outs to always being the young one in the group.
Hey,
It's always been that way too.
at least you look.
Yep.
At least you
it's
look
either you or Manuel.
best.
Yeah.
No,
Manuel's
Manuel's
March.
older. Yeah, he's May.
March.
No, is he March?
Yeah. His birthday's only a couple days from Forrest.
Who?
Okay.
Jordan Mawell.
Oh yeah, he's like
It's
14.
March, like something like
I
that.
think it's a week
Hey.
before mine.
Fuck you, Salty. That's some bullshit. Okay.
Yeah. And that's how my little brother is. He's lucky for fucking.
He's like, ha! I was
Except for-
born with perfect teeth. Ha!
But he did have really bad acne, which I felt bad for because I
Motherfucker.
never got it. Like
I got some pretty bad acne. It
But what
wasn't
would you
like-
rather have, bad acne or bad teeth?
probably
I'm okay with the
probably bad acne for if it's like
I had-
it depends. Like if it's like for
Yeah.
2 years, because then you're like
Because then you're like, that was just
that
a bad
sucks
2 years.
that sucks for 2 years, but then after that you're like got a good teeth, bitch.
Dude, I still break out with fucking acne.
I do
hardcore,
too.
though.
I get it
because I
randomly.
keep wearing hats and beanies.
Yeah,
And
shout
they
out
just
to wearing
fuck-
hats.
Yeah.
I'm about the grease life.
Mine's a dehydration thing. Like I
Hey.
drink for like 4-day bender and then I get like 2 on my chin.
Hey, that's because you put the bottle up. I know how that works, you fucker.
Probably.
Hey.
I say 4-day bender, but I drink every day.
Yeah. Man, when was the last 4-day one?
A day ago. Now I'm on the other 4-day.
Yeah, just splitting it up. But I haven't had liquor in a while, so that's good.
Did you guys have that bottle of vodka on last night? Or the other
Yeah,
night.
but I was super sick for some reason. I think it's because I didn't sleep, and so I think that's the reason I was sick, because I'm good now.
Usually
But like
for me, it's just because I didn't eat before I drank Hellacious.
Yeah, we had
Struggle.
Caitlin Phillips on. You remember her?
But yeah, she brought vodka, and I was like, I want that. But I was like, I can't fucking drink that.
Junior high.
Like,
No, yeah, I can't put a fucking.
I had the
I
worst
can't put a face to the
heartburn.
name, though.
So I was like, if I drink
been
that,
too long.
like,
It's over.
Yeah,
it was
I'll
so
pull it
bad.
up.
Like I was in the bathroom, like trying to cough, like
Did she
get
have
rid of. I was like,
glasses?
ugh, and I damn me fucking
No, she
Tums.
didn't have glasses, did she?
Yeah, she's like, she was asking us,
Doesn't
is
now.
he okay? So I was just in the bathroom going,
I need some Tums. Hook it up.
it felt like something was stuck in my throat, and it was like awful heartburn.
You know what I usually do when I have the worst heartburn? I will eat something that involves heavy amounts of cheese and meats.
I didn't have
meats.
shit here. I had water
So
and beer.
very terrible things that would hurt it, like a chili cheese dog.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember her, yeah.
And then
It's a
you
good podcast.
also drink.
How was
because
she? How was she?
how much
I
worse
didn't
could
really
it
talk
really
to her
get?
much in high
You could
school
throw
or
up and
junior
maybe it
high.
goes away.
Exactly. That's
was
my. That's
really
always my
awkward
thought
in
when
high
I'm
school.
sitting there and I'm like
Yeah, everyone.
hungover as fuck.
Shout
and
out
I'm
to
like,
everyone.
No, for real, right? I feel like I was
wait,
only.
if I do
it was
a
only the
shot
people
of the
that,
liquor
like,
that's
I-
fucking me up,
I've known
I'll be
for
safe.
a long time that I ever really talked to. I didn't like talking. Like
And then
aside
you're
from,
good.
like,
I'm good.
Yeah.
Walker Low,
It's the
like when I
secret.
first met him, that was through football and everything like that, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But I was not a fucking.
Shout out to his sister.
Oh,
Who?
Walker.
Texas
Yeah.
Ranger.
Oh yeah,
Walker Low.
man, I haven't
I
even
wish
thought
I
about
knew.
that
You all
fucking
went to
name
Viewmont,
forever.
right?
Woods Cross.
Oh man, see, I went to Woods Cross for a week and then I transferred out.
Oh shit! Okay, bet.
What's Cross was fun.
It
was
was,
chill.
it was a good fun. It was
It was
a
dope.
good school to go to. I liked it.
Decent.
I was
I mean, I
you
just wish the
stuck
football
around.
team was better.
I just made no friends. I
Like
was only
the year
going
we
to
fucking
school for my
graduate the
senior
year
year
after
'cause
they
I
go to
got
the fucking state championship and win.
kicked out.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is
And
that?
so yeah, it was like Bountiful or Woods Cross, and I was like, okay, I'll try Woods Cross, and I did Woods Cross for a week, and I was like, well, I met everybody, and all the people I'm friends with are the people I was at summer school with, and they're kind of the worst. So,
So,
oof.
two things. If you remember, for us, every single time we left a school, they
Yeah.
started getting a whole lot better.
Like
If-
South Davis.
I had to go back for something. Like they fucked up
Oh,
some.
they made it better. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Renovated
South
the
Davis
entire
is
Yeah.
fucking
lobby.
ridiculous.
They're renovating Woods Cross fucking right now.
They
I know.
renovated Bountiful.
Yeah.
Fuck that place.
And
South
that was
Davis
terrible.
fucked something up on my transcripts.
Hey.
Like when I was going into 10th grade, said I'd miss like a whole year.
Oof.
But
Oh, wow.
anyways, I had to go back in like 11th or 12th grade. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And I was just walking around. It's a whole different school.
Yeah.
They have a section, so like in the back corner, like if you were gonna go outside of the portables, you know that's where the door that kid put his hand through the fucking
Oh
window.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's like rooms in there now that are built for the perfect sound from instruments.
Yeah.
Like they have
yeah.
like these whole entire walls that
This
are
is South Davis?
yeah, South Davis.
Man, fuck that place.
And then they have like a second floor now that like another floor
Yeah.
on top that has like tracks and like
Yeah, like
bikes
workout
and
equipment
yeah, a whole
shit
bunch
like
of
that.
workout equipment. I was like, fuck, the year we leave?
The year we left, that's when they started fucking doing.
What's up, you
renovations
fork?
and
You
shit.
fucking cunt.
Hey, what up, my cunt boy?
Oh, what's up, you Aussie piece of shit?
And then South or Woods Cross got the fucking. Well, they're getting the renovation now, and they're getting the. They got the sign.
Oh.
What's
Oh,
the
the
sign
marquee?
called?
The
Oh,
sign
marquee,
that
yeah.
we fucking paid for.
Yeah,
with
the sign
parking
we paid
tickets.
for.
That's right, yeah, with our fucking parking tickets. I thought that was
stood
so
in a
bullshit
line.
that it's like, we have to come here. You're really gonna fucking fine us for parking.
Yeah.
Hey.
That is so dumb. Like, no wonder so
That's
many
how they
fucking
get ya.
people ditched.
Hey, euphoric. It's high on privilege. He's back.
Yep.
I did short three
I am
three
back.
terms.
Yeah. Hey, look at how clear that is. Hey, now.
You know
You're
what
an
my favorite
all-star.
thing? So I went to the Legacy Prep Charter School for 2 years,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they hooked it up because they did math on A days and B days. And little did I know, when I transferred to a real school, that counted as 4 years of math credits in 2 years.
Oh, fucking dope.
So I graduated my Bountiful year when I went to Bountiful Junior High, or Bountiful High. Not the junior, I was old.
Yeah.
All I took was Foods 1, Foods 2, English 12.
So, That's
And then
nice.
I took auto until I had to drop out because
I took a shit ton
I got
of-
a real scare in the middle of auto. Ooh, I thought I was going to prison for life.
What happened?
Oh, yeah, some dark, dirty, duddy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't talk about it on stream.
Damn.
Off stream.
Yeah, Fork said, "Hey, low on poverty."
Hey,
Shout out.
thanks, homie.
That needs to be your next name on whatever social
Low on
media.
poverty.
So if you went to Legacy, what year would you have graduated if you went to Legacy fully?
And
Oh,
wouldn't you have gotten an associate's?
2012.
So did you know
graduated
Weston
the same
Strong?
I was an old. I was
Oh,
a-
yeah,
I was
he
an
probably
old
does.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know Weston Strong?
Yes, Weston Strong is my homie.
Yeah.
That's
love
kind of
Weston.
weird.
You
I
ask
grew up
Weston
with that
Strong
kid.
about Austin Card or Chad. I went by an alias at Legacy. I wasn't trying to let anybody know you, boy.
Hey.
That time. But yeah,
I fucking
no.
know. I've known Weston for God.
Yeah.
I love Weston. Weston
Everyone
he's
that
such
went
a
to
cool
Legacy
dude. Oh,
knows
yeah.
Weston is
I played
Gavin.
Little League football.
Yeah.
They called him Gavin, and I was known as Chad. So there we go. We both knew it was a dark chapter in our social lives.
I've never called Weston Gavin.
His girlfriend
I
did. I was
called
like,
him Gavin for like a year and a half, and then I was
I
like,
did it once. He
and
told
then
me
he
not
was
to
like,
do
my
it
real
again.
name's Weston. And I was like, he was like, my
I
real
was like,
name's
okay,
Weston.
dude,
I was
that's
like,
just your
well, I'm gonna
name.
call you Weston.
Yeah.
Like, that's your real name.
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, well, it's Gavin Weston Strong. I'm like, well, if you go by Weston, then Weston, easy. Like my stepbrother's name is Robert Madison McCabe, and he goes by Maddie.
Mm.
I told you about that.
Yeah, you did.
Shoutouts go by a girl's name. That's balls.
That's ballsy. Actually, I remember a kid that went by Maddie for a while.
Yeah.
Maddie
I know
Brown.
one. I was gonna say I still know a kid
I
that
went to
does.
school with him. He was a real big piece of shit. I took accounting with him, and he always was like, "Yo, bro, I don't know anything. What's up?" And I was like,
Oh, dude, that kid is like
Ask
the
somebody
troll
else.
of all fucking trolls.
I love Maddie
in
so
life on
much.
the internet, just a troll.
I love that whole group. Shout outs to them.
Oh yeah, fucking Maddie Brim, fucking Thomas Mills. I miss that. Fucking
Shout out to
kid.
Thomas just running the world.
Oh, dude,
He's awesome.
killing
Yeah.
it right now.
I love Pickett though the most.
Pickett cracks.
Pickett was a funny fucker, dude.
I couldn't.
Or Booth.
Booth is a lot. I love Booth so much.
I miss
Did you
Booth
work with
so
him at
much,
all?
dude.
I don't think
Matt
so.
Booth, he worked at Domino's.
Matt Booth, Tyler Pickett.
Yeah, these guys all
No,
work
I
at
think
Domino's.
I think those
Yeah,
were
it was at
before he
Dick's,
came.
yeah. Definitely before. Probably when Chelsea was there, but not me.
Yeah.
Fucking Chelsea.
I worked at the shittiest times at Domino's.
Yeah, you missed out on all the fun. There was a lot of fun times there.
Oh, dude, did I ever tell you about the time me and Joey fucking found a big ass Black Widow? It was up at the old store, and it was like one of my first nights managing. Like one of the first nights I was actually closing the store by myself without any
Yeah.
help or anything like that. And Joey was just closing off the line and everything like that. We had just closed or whatever. And dude, I see this fucking Black Widow with an ass like that
Yo.
big walking
Ugh.
around. And I straight up just grabbed that little hand broom we had and smashed that fucking beat the shit out of that fucking spider.
Shout outs to Joey being like
Shoutouts to
Probably-
Sweet Joe of the Open Sky.
probably top 3 best workers I've ever worked with in my
Oh,
life.
100%, dude. He was a damn
Did you
good
see
worker.
Salty's alter
He never
ego?
bitched about anything too, like
No.
especially like when I was promoted to assistant manager. A lot of people didn't like that I was
Yo,
assistant
bro, you're
manager,
my
like-
boss now.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not
Like
cool.
fucking Sam.
Fucking.
Yeah.
She fucking hated it, dude. She did not like taking orders from me. Like I remember one time.
She's like, "Fuck you, Jake."
Is
the
that
owner just barely left at the
I
time.
think
it
I
was
worked with
Scottsdale,
Sam.
and
Oof,
I think I
she
took
was a
my
handful.
gauges out for a little bit
She was?
because he was
She was
there,
a
and I was like,
handful.
okay, easily. He
Yeah.
left like 20 minutes later, so I was like, okay, I need to fucking put these back in, let him heal up and shit like that. And the phone rang, and I asked her nicely, I'm like, hey, can you go answer the phone, please?
My ears hurt.
And she's like,
Bitch.
no, you do it.
Damn.
And I was like, go answer the fucking phone, like. I was like, don't.
You know what we
fucking
do
argue with
nowadays?
me.
My manager just says, "Hey, don't answer those phones." Shout out, Steve.
Right? No, we had that shit on lock for a while.
Yeah, we did.
We just sucked at audits because fucking in that old store, we couldn't pass get better than 2 stars because of how old it was.
Well, and everything
So-
in that old store was either broken
And then at the
or
new
fucking-
store, they fucked it up so hard building it that you couldn't get past a 3. So
See, I mean, I think the biggest problem they did with the new store is the ovens placement. I think
the
they placed
location of the entire store. Highway 89 is terribly traffic full
Yeah.
all the time, especially from the hours of when people want pizza to when people
So
don't
when you
want
want to
pizza.
leave going
That is
left
the
out there,
truth.
by suck.
If you
Oh.
want to
I
leave going
think what
left out of
they're-
there at all, if you have a delivery on over here at all,
They're
you're
never
like,
getting out.
oh fuck. Oh,
It's not gonna happen.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and turn left for 20 minutes and then maybe get there in 40 minutes.
I think what their biggest thing was they just thought it's on the main fucking highway.
Oh, it's on the main
People are
road.
gonna
They can just
see
turn
it.
right on under there and be ready to go. Like,
mainly, I think what it was
No.
is we'll get a lot of calls for like deliveries and shit like that.
People will see. Yeah, that was
They'll
the
see,
game
yeah,
plan.
that was the main
They'll
game
drive
plan.
past me. Oh, let's go order Domino's.
Yeah,
They don't
it's
even
like
know
when we
where
get home, let's
hey,
fucking call
are you guys
Domino's
the
and have it.
Domino's in Centerville? No.
Have
No,
you
we're in
seen
Bountiful,
the
we're
new
Bountiful.
Subway though?
The new Subway?
God,
It-
we moved it from North Salt Lake to
So it
Bountiful.
opened today and it was fucking packed. Or
Why?
it opened here because it's fucking new. God damn
But
it,
it's
Salisbury.
Subway.
That's bountiful for
But
it, though.
it's
Anything
because
new
they
opens
opened a
up,
new-
It's fucking packed.
It's because it's a new place. I was like, wait a minute. So because it moved newer, you guys are gonna swamp this
So
fucking.
it,
Well, just
so
think about how
because it moved
Smith's
one half
Like
block.
Smith's fucking food and drug, dude.
One
on-
half block. Well, I mean, the Smiths, you know, obviously you're
That
going
one's
from
nice,
Smiths,
though.
You're going to Smiths no matter what. You need
Well, yeah, but I
groceries,
mean, they changed.
Oh, I'm
stores
glad they
and
made it a
everything.
marketplace. Yeah, I'm
still
glad they
the
made it a
same
marketplace.
Store and everything like that, but everybody was like, "Oh, new."
Well,
kinda-
no, they made it a bigger one. They made it the actual marketplace.
did make it
now,
bigger.
which
Isn't-
is
is it
dope.
called
yeah,
Marketplace?
it's called
I
the
haven't
market.
seen it.
It's like the same exact volume as the
The other one.
Shout
Other
outs
one
to
is-
Sweet
it's
Joe
out
of the
now,
Open
yeah.
Sky. Welcome to the channel.
Have you seen
Yo, what up, Sweet Joe?
Have you ever been to their like the food court in the new Smiths in the day at all?
Oh, it's nice.
You can get anything. You can get sub.
They got some good fried chicken.
You can get
better
any-
than KFC.
Yeah.
That's
I'm-
where I
I'm
go now for fried
protesting.
chicken. If I'm craving, I'm like, oh, I'll hit up Smith's. Fuck.
I've
It's
protested.
just down the-
I've
it's just down the
protested
hill.
the new Smiths.
It's
Hashtag
nice.
not my Smiths.
No, okay. If you're not fucking with that Smith's, go to Lee's Market.
Oh,
in
yeah, on Redwood?
Redwood.
That is the grocer.
Yeah, it's
Leaves
so.
is the shit.
They have deals for fucking days.
No. They have deals for years. For years. They will hand job you the whole time you're walking through the store. They're like, oh, yeah, what do you need? Oh.
You like cereal? Here's $2
Oh,
off.
you want some Captain Crunch? Oh, store price is $3.50. We'll give you $1.50. And I'm like, oh, Lise, thank you. You're so generous.
But can we talk about? Because like I think we all enjoy business, like the idea of business.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how dumb the owners of this Smiths is? They did $1 million renovation to that shit Smiths just to move 2.5 years later to
Wait.
like a $10 million.
Wait, do you know?
Cheers.
For real.
Wesley,
Cheers.
do you want to know what I just found out? One of the head people of the Smiths are. I should have put it together. Remember how I watched that dog and got $1,300?
Yeah,
Their last name is Smith. I was like, that's
that's them.
I
it's
wanna
that
give
they
a-
own all of them.
Oh,
quick
shit.
It's the family.
That's crazy. That makes sense.
I gotta give a quick shout out to my grandma, who's dead now. Diane. She had a 35% stake in Smith's that she sold back to that family back in 1950.
They
Ooh,
paid.
shout outs to making shit decisions.
Ooh, my family would have been so rich. Ooh, richer than we are now. Ooh,
Yeah, I was gonna
my
say.
bad, my bad.
Yeah,
Still more rich than all
yeah,
of us.
because they paid me $1,300 to stay in their $1 million
Just to
condo.
watch their dog.
I gotta live in a fucking nice place.
You're like, oh, this is the nicest house I've.
That was my reaction.
What the fuck?
Well, it
It
was
is a nice little
It was an
bulldog,
English
too.
bulldog that
They wanted to
slept.
make sure the dog was treated well.
No, it was an English bulldog that
Dude,
slept
the
all
the whole
fucking
time.
Tell-
Obviously, it's an
tell
English
me, I need
bulldog.
this
He's only up
number.
for
Right.
3 hours a day.
Yeah, so they're like, well, when she first, because my dad, like, he contracts, like, the whole place, pretty much, so
Oh, he
does
cleans it.
He does the snow plowing there, the cleaning,
Oh my
everything.
God, your dad got the contract log.
And,
Shout outs to the man.
so,
Curtis Cleaners.
yeah.
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, it's on the front of the building. But, so,
Come catch us.
so, my dad's like, hey, she wants you to watch her dog. Like, he didn't know how much, and I was like, yeah, I could use it. She's like, she'll pay you. I was like, so I went in, she's like,
She'll pay you. You didn't know he was like,
I thought I was,
she'll fucking pay
Okay.
no, he didn't
you.
know.
No, she'll pay you.
He didn't know either, because I went in, I was expecting, like,
That's so dank.
super-
That's got to be the best surprise ever.
Like $20 a night. That's
no,
I
was
would have expected like 10,
yeah.
maybe.
and I went in, and
I
I was
go buy a
like,
lollipop.
she's like, hey, do you want to, I'm going to be out of town for 13 days,
Oh, that's
do you want
why.
to just stay at my place and
100
watch
a
my
day.
dog? And she's like, I'll pay you $100 a day. I was like,
Ah,
just
Yeah.
trying to stay calm. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
For sure, for sure,
That
for
sounds-
sure, for sure.
that
for sure.
sounds. It could be more reasonable.
So I just talked, And not only that, she bought me a whole bunch of like nice ass food and stuff.
That's
so
what
I
I've
just
learned.
hung around eating pistachios, like playing Xbox on a 80-inch TV.
She's out of town. She's like, "Do you need me to order you pizza and the dog?" And you're like, "Oh fuck yeah, sure, why not?"
Shout out to Austin. Would have squeezed her for 2,600.
But
I would have hustled that. I would have been like, "This dog was a handful.
You're right.
100 is not enough.
Everywhere.
But the
It
fucking
shat in
I'd-
my shoes."
I would have been raking in the dough because they go out of town constantly. But the fucking dog died.
Aw, shout out to bulldogs. They do not have a long lifespan.
It was such a good dog, but I was like,
Bulldogs have like one of the shortest.
I was like,
lifespans.
no, I get in with the
On
I
family.
think they're like, I
Right.
think the max year for a bulldog is maybe
maybe
9.
like 9, 10.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
even, they rarely hit the double digits. Yeah,
Just start planting little
just because
seeds.
they're terrible. Bone
Just like
structure.
anytime you like
Right,
run
for real.
into
Feel bad
That's their
them,
bone structure.
like specifically
yeah,
run
straight
into them,
up.
be like, look, well, there's a dog for adoption.
Ask
God damn it.
on Thursday. Ask Joe about Paula and Steve.
Paula and Steve.
They're
Okay.
super hippies, and I think Joe found like a nug one time in their place.
Nah.
Like, so they went to Harvard and shit, and like they have it's like extremely nice. Well, they're nice places, but not as worth as much as they pay.
Oh yeah.
But they but like so they have this giant bookcase, and like most of the books on it are like Acid Club of Harvard, like hallucinogens of Harvard Club, and all this shit. Like,
Damn.
and what he made his money from fucking. He's the son of the owner of RC Willey.
Ah, that's a good company to be the son of.
And-
Yeah.
Fucking real though.
But he's a super
God.
hippie.
Ah,
And like he made
his
his
dad does not like him.
well, he made his money. He sold back this stuff, but he made the money from fucking capitalism. And then he's like extreme liberal. It's like, you make no sense, sir. And then
Right.
the funny thing is
Shout Smith.
his uncle was that, you know, his dad and uncle that started the play, RC Willey.
RC, yeah.
And then so he moves into this super nice condos, and then like they didn't know, so the uncle that started it and then the nephew, they didn't know each other lived there, and then they just ran into each other.
That's weird.
They both just lived at the same place.
That's some weird shit. Hell yeah.
Shit.
I didn't realize how much money RC Willie salesman can make.
A lot. I almost got it.
RC Willie is fire.
I got
RC
it.
Especially if they
Willie-
know what they're doing. Like,
RC
shit,
Willie
they could.
stays being a good middle class company.
I had
for
a job
America.
there, but I
through the
couldn't-
90s to 2018,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is insane. I don't think anybody's
No,
had that
for
record
real.
before.
Best Buy has been
Like,
or
no,
RC Willey, not
I
Best Buy,
remember
sorry.
my parents and I used to go to RC Willie when I was like 5 or some shit. And they'd be like, yo, don't fuck around with those goddamn CRT TVs. They're too expensive.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's like, don't fuck around with those 4K Blu-ray
They're too
wall
expensive.
wall mounts. Wall.
Like
That's what I-
wallpaper TVs. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
things?
those
are fucking
stupid.
That's when
ridiculous.
that's when I'm gonna know I made it. Is when I can be like, hey, I just need a wallpaper TV for like this whole wall.
Wait, what?
For real though.
Wallpaper TV.
They
Okay,
have
yeah,
projectors that can flex to wallpaper and be as clear as
Well, no,
4K
dude, there's like
video
straight
now.
up a TV that's so thin.
Oh, that
it
you're talking
fucking-
about that crazy one.
It's like flexible.
I don't
it's
like
a
that.
poster.
I don't like that one. That one scares
It's
me.
scary,
that one
right?
is terrifying
It's fucking
because
terrifying.
I remember when we made phones. I remember when this didn't exist at all.
Yeah,
No,
right?
for real.
Oof.
For
Yikes.
real.
Oh man.
How you doing, amazing pal?
Shout out to technology.
It's
I
weird.
can't wait till we have robots that are just better than us.
God, we were saying robots
Because
was
if
supposed
I
to
can
happen
just
in
do-
2010.
You know, everybody was saying like, "Oh, we don't want iWally to happen. You want to just sit around in a chair and live life." I'm like, "Bitch, that's exactly what I want." Yo, let me just KFC, boop boop boop.
No, for real,
Here's
right?
some KFC. Oh,
Hey,
fuck
Robo
yeah.
bitch, come suck my dick.
Let me get a Robo HJ.
You remember
PJ.
those?
Robo HJ.
The HJs are underrated.
That dude driving
The good
down
old
street
fashioned.
in the
Who?
sofa.
Oh, yeah,
Who's
yeah,
gonna
the
give up a
fucking
good old
Santa.
fashioned?
I remember that.
You gotta
shit,
be a
hell
dirty
yeah.
dog.
He
I
actually
love
lives,
a good
like,
old
on
fashioned.
my block.
Yeah.
Like, I'll jerk you
Yeah,
off.
like fucking
Yeah.
6 houses.
As long as you
7
do it
houses
right.
down. It's pretty cool.
Spit on it, bitch.
Oh,
Give me
dude, I
some
remember
lube.
that. That was we were playing fucking
God damn
Call of
it.
Duty or some
Yeah.
shit all night.
This guy with his.
I was
old
actually gonna
phone.
bring up that too. Like I was gonna remember when Halo 4 first came out,
Oh, and
and
we tried to play with Tyler.
no, it was me, you, and fucking Manuel for like we.
Oh yeah, we had
Yeah.
to go back over to Walmart.
Yeah, we got
and-
back from GameStop at like 12:45 put the game and couldn't even install the shit onto the Xbox. Had to go all the way out to Walmart to get a new fucking hard drive
yeah.
to get to
Wait,
put the to install
oh, you didn't have
the
enough
game.
memory?
Yeah, I didn't have
Yeah.
enough memory.
To install the game onto it or whatever. So we get back, and from like 1:45 to like 5:30, we played straight multiplayer, and then after Manuel left to go get ready for class, we fucking straight up just played the campaign.
What's the quote, Speed?
Because I know he didn't go to class.
Yeah,
Dude, there's no way. He stayed up all fucking night, 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning, and he had to be up at 7. Good luck.
well, because we started playing the campaign. That's when Tyler was playing with us online,
Was it?
and he would just like randomly walk off the map because he fell asleep.
And me
Really?
and you were both doing the same
Yeah.
thing too. Like I remember you fucking. I remember I was like I had a pillow. It was weird how I had it fucking set up to. I had like the pillow resting on my legs, and I was
Yeah.
kind of like laying on it. And I'm sitting there, and I'd fall asleep, and I hear him fucking start laughing. So I kind of open my eyes. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, you just walked off the edge like 8 times in a row."
We didn't get anywhere in that campaign. I
Dude,
don't
we
think
we beat it. I don't remember any of it though. I mean, because I know
No.
the forest mission was like halfway through.
Yeah. But no, that night we didn't get far. I don't think we made it past the first level because we all kept falling asleep.
Everyone did.
Yeah, because Tyler was playing at his house and we invited him into the party or whatever. And like immediately, like 10 minutes in, he would just start running straight right off the map. And we'd be like, Tyler. He'd be like, what? I'm like, did you just kill yourself? And he's like, oh, I fell asleep. We're like, oh, okay.
Do you know what's funny? Not too long ago,
That was so
when
much fun though.
so when Manuel got married, Steve had the keys to Manuel's place. So he's like, you guys want to come hang out with me at Manuel's house or apartment? So like me, Chandler, and I don't remember who else, we just went over and hung out with Steve at Manuel's while he was gone. But then we were playing on his Xbox, and then just Tyler was online, and everyone left, and I was like, hey Tyler, I was just talking to him.
Yeah.
And
I
I
like Tyler.
Tyler's
I've
really
never
cute.
talked, I haven't seen him in years, but I talked to him
He lives in
on
Texas.
Is he in Texas now?
I think so.
Shout out to Texas.
The
Not
girl-
paying state tax
Xbox.
or sales tax.
Shit, each other shitty fucking hot ass states.
Well,
Damn, they give
He went
so
on his
much good
mission and found
taxes
some
out in
girl.
Texas.
Right.
Oh, okay. And she was out there.
man, I guess so.
Okay, that's always cool.
When Halo 4
Good for
came
him.
out,
I'm
I
happy.
drank
That's
one
awesome.
I hope he's
four-pack of
happy, yeah.
Diet
Oh yeah,
Coke
right.
and ate 2 boxes of chicken flavored crackers like the Southerner I am.
Was they chicken in a was it
Got-
chicken in a biscuit?
Got to the second mission, then my body realized what happened. So I covered the house in a neon green foam goo.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Rough. So one time I ate chicken and biscuits, 2 boxes, but I coupled them with the bacon easy cheese.
Oh.
So it made a really delicate balance in my
I was
stomach.
gonna say, hey,
It fucked up.
innovating.
It fucked up.
Sounds delicious too.
Yeah, making the power
It
moves.
is,
Hell yeah.
it is as terrible as it sounds for you, like nutrition wise. Oh god, it's so good.
Me and Forrest were talking the other night. He's like, we should get everyone that hung out in my basement one night and just do like a
We need to
game
do
night or something.
my
be cool
basement.
as shit.
'Cause I got an unfinished piece of shit basement. We got to do a basement beer pong challenge.
Down.
I'll bring all
The
my shit
tournament.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we need a dust. Maybe my basement is terrible
Let's bring.
sound wise.
I mean, we can just bring a couple mics. And
Yeah, just like 1 or 2, and put them on the side of the pong table.
that'd be sweet.
There's been a lot of people who hung out in that basement today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all got a nice one.
No, not really, but just
That's
like
what-
during like
that's what makes it.
during
they're
like
not really nice
elementary,
ones.
junior high,
It's
and high
creepy,
school.
I'd say his basement's freaky as fuck. I don't know
Why
if
do you
I
have such
ever
a
stepped
scary
in there
house? What the
again.
fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
After
It's
that
normal
fucking-
now because my parents like
They
my aunt
redid
moved
it.
in for a while and it's super modern now and shit. Like,
Aw.
I walk
she,
in like
she updated it.
yeah, they just upgrade over the years because
Oh.
they were gonna move for a while and like they were gonna move into this sick fucking house in Kaysville or Layton, like right by.
I mean,
What's
let's
that?
talk about the cities you just said.
Okay, in that for the city wise, but the house was nice. Like, what's that super big pond that everyone rope swings at by Cherry Hill?
Ooh, the one you can't go to anymore because it got roped off by police. And
Yeah, that one. The
cut
house
down
was
the
gonna
tree.
be on that.
What is
Oh, dope.
and then it was gonna be
there was
like
a dope reservoir. Up
a 7-acre or not
Weber
a 7-bedroom
area,
house
up
there.
Up into
Like
Weber,
crazy.
like only like a 10-minute
But-
drive up
Yeah.
there.
The
There was a
my
dope
parents were
roast
selling
thing,
their
but
house,
Please cut it down
and
because it was
they
private
canceled. The
lake
people
or
pulled
some
out,
shit.
Right.
It's like,
and so my parents had they were paying for the new house, and then the people that were buying my parents' current house canceled it, so they had to cancel out of their deal.
damn,
I was
fucking
like-
escrow. Can we talk about how shitty
Yeah, exactly.
house buying is?
Yeah.
It's some goddamn scam.
Because they were like,
I've been trying to buy a
Sold
house.
but the fucked
I'm
up
not
part
trying
is,
to buy a house anymore.
well, I think the lady cheated on her husband, and it was a young couple buying the house, my
Oof.
parents' house, and I think she sounds like, Fuck.
I'm dipping
That's a
out.
worse look.
Right?
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Our parents are
It's
actually
not
thinking
prepared
about
for
selling.
cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody,
I don't know
even if you were
if they're
scientifically
thinking like
engineered
out
in
of
the
state or
lab,
anything like that. I don't
didn't
think
think
they
that
go
much
that
nowadays.
ballsy.
Right?
it's too much.
Way too
Somewhere
much.
else.
But I'm surprised. I didn't think they'd ever want to. I mean, Woods Cross is a pretty damn good neighborhood.
Yeah, it's quiet.
It
From
is.
where we came from, at least.
Not
from
mine.
fuck Rose Park, North Star Drive, like
Hey,
that's some ghetto
You
shit.
should you should be see my
I
neighborhood.
grew up in a neighborhood where my neighbor would just go and just stand spread eagle, fucking dick out, balls out on his fucking like.
See, I didn't have.
He had one
fucking-
of those
that's-
windows that like stretched from the doorway to where forest is.
Oh,
all of
no.
it. And he would just stand there and be like, taking in the sun.
Not
Was
saying
I your
And I'm
neighbor?
just driving to school and I'm like, that's a dude's dick. What the fuck's going on there?
That's a dude's dick.
What's that guy doing?
It's grown man dick.
What do you
right
got
there.
on there?
No,
He got some big boy penis.
Are those boosts?
God, I'm
These
happy I didn't
are
have anybody
the
fucking-
Pro Fears. I bought them way too early into the season. I'm waiting until I can get the Cell colorway because they're doing a Dragon Ball Z version of them.
Hey, put
Those are
your
dope.
foot up so I can see what we're.
I'll just take off the shoe and put it up. There you go.
Cool.
They're making it in purple, green, and black.
Yeah, which one do you want for the Dragon Ball Z ones?
The Cell. They're
Yeah.
making this exact shoe in the Cell colorway,
That'll be cool.
which will, yeah, this is
That'll
gonna be
look sick
sick.
as
And I
fuck.
also think the Majin Boos are cool, but I don't know if I'm
That's a
like
lot of pink though.
athletic enough to wear the Majin Boos. But the Majin Boos are dope because they're like a lot of sole instead of like mostly shoe. It's like
More soul. Okay. That's pretty
it's
cool.
it's a really weird one. But
My
it's
brother
sick.
brought me UBs for Christmas because he loves
Ultra
shoes.
Boosts are dope.
And now I look like an asshole at the gym.
Yeah, you
The-
do. You got some Crep Protect on those? You getting the sweat off of them?
No,
The sweat just rolls off?
no, they
Oh, you
don't.
fucked up.
I have
Nothing.
$180 shoes and I'm just running in them. And people are like, look at this fucking asshole.
That's what I did back in
Because
high
my legs
school.
are super white too, so I wear like the
Yep.
Adidas like
Oh, Can I show off my
sweatpants.
white legs?
Yeah,
Oh, look at those pearlies.
that's how mine are too. But my
Ooh,
one
shout
fucks
out to the pearls. You ain't got joggers on though. You can't show them off as easy.
no.
Ah.
So then, yeah, I look like a real asshole, like Adidas sweatpants and UBs, and they're like, oh, look at
Oh,
this.
look at this fucking brand whore. Yeah, I've been called a brand whore before, and a hype beast. The latter feels a lot better.
My brother, everyone calls him a hype beast because he
said I had a nice Supreme jacket. That's how I know he is a hype beast.
he has like 4,000 in just shoes, and then
Jesus.
Me and him could get along.
like, and the funniest, he has a pair of UBs. He has the red,
Oh, the Solar Reds?
yeah,
Oh, those are nice.
and he's worn them like
You
twice.
like how I know that? Because I don't.
See, I don't understand that. Why spend $300 on?
'Cause he has
shoes
too
you
many
only wear 'em
shoes.
Once.
Because they've definitely become an investment. I have a pair of Jordans that are the Gatorade 6s, and when I bought them, they were like $220.
Oh, the Gators are
And now
dope.
they sell like $400 or $500.
My brother has some.
I
I
tried-
used shoes though.
I haven't worn them. That's why.
Oh, you haven't
No,
worn
they're
them.
still in the
Okay.
box. Yeah,
Okay,
no, I'm
bad.
waiting until they're like.
Yeah, because his brother mostly collects too with the
Okay.
same thing. Like,
Is that
might
what
wear
people do
'em.
with
Yeah,
Jordans
no, they're
and
called.
shit like
yeah,
that?
they're
They
just
collect
they're just
them?
called dead stock. Yeah, so you collect them. If you have like a nice frame or a casing, you can put them in there, just show them off to people, or otherwise you just keep them in the box and then
Yeah.
try and resell
I
them.
was gonna say like.
My brother wears the shit out of his Yeezys.
There's only like
Yeah, I
people
wouldn't
will usually wear
buy
Yeezys.
Yeezys.
Like if I had Yeezys, I'd wear Yeezys, but I'm obviously not.
The only Calabasas he doesn't have is the
I have
black
never
ones.
camped out for
I
shoes.
thought it was like some fucking expensive ass shoes.
If you
dude.
buy them stock, they're only like 180.
Yeah, if you buy them like they're cheap or
But the that's the resales.
yeah,
Since Yeezys are so popular, they end up being like $1,000 or so. But
Yeah.
now they've really dropped off.
yeah,
you can
they
buy a
have.
pair of Yeezys for like 200 something. Now.
Yeah.
It's
I was
not
gonna say
really
I
a
heard about it being like up in the thousands. Like
It's kind
thing.
of
yeah,
like a
like the OG ones. They're like the first season he ever did. Those are the only ones in the 1,000 range. But
like the box
all
logo.
of
if
them-
I'm
of it.
paying
all the newer
$1,000
ones,
per
yeah.
shoe, there better be a fucking a little fucking
when he was
gold
when he was doing it with Nike,
like medallion on the bottom.
when he
of
was
that
doing it with
shit.
Nike, he made a shoe called the Red October that I think only like 1,000 or like
Yeah.
1,500, 2,000 of them released. That shoe is now worth like $8,000.
How much do you think your Supreme sweater was if it was never
That
worn?
one, since I didn't get the camo, that one's only like 3, 4. It's not worth too much.
I
I
almost-
just like it because it was
Stope.
when I was a young kid.
I had
and
a-
like, ooh, I know a Stope.
I had a box logo on drop.
Oh, I sold my box logo.
I had
Fucking
one
sucked.
and it was coming. Like I paid for it, and then it sold out. Like so, they're like, "Hey, it
We're
actually."
not gonna be able to send this to you.
I was like,
Shout out Supreme for being the worst company.
Yeah. I was so mad though, because I was gonna get it for my brother. Cause
No, I've had multiple drops like that where they're like, yo, we're releasing this dope shit right at 8 a.m. in the morning. So I'm up at 8 a.m. on my phone. I'm like, all right. Release, buy. In the cart checkout. And it's like, oh, sorry, this is sold out. Get fucked, you piece of shit.
Do you know what fucked me though? Is now they have like that 8-step like verification.
Yeah, now they have the entire like, and then you're like, just fucking give me the clothes.
I'm obviously not a bot. It's because everyone was making bots.
It's because everybody is botting now. Yeah. Like I don't know if you guys use this website. This is what I try to use to get sneakers. Don't use StockX. StockX gets
I don't
fakes.
buy. I just look at StockX.
StockX will give you fake. You
I
can
look
look
at
at them for
prices.
reasonable pricing, but no, they will sell fakes.
Yeah, I don't buy resale shit.
I had a homie who bought Yeezys from there for $1,000, and they were fake Yeezys.
My brother got some.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
My brother bought Yeezys and they sold him fake Yeezys in a real box. But my brother fucking knows too much about everything and he immediately pulled out, these are fake.
These are all the shoes I missed out on. The PlayStation 2 Paul Georges. Those were really cool. Wow. Those were only $110. They now resell for $1,000 over.
Oh my god.
Right? That's because they're sick. The bread toes I missed out on too. The OG Jordans, but with like a different coloration.
I like that.
Those released a lot all over. They were only 160.
Yeah.
Now they're 600. And then the most recent one I missed out on. Let me see. It's not in my cart because I fucking slept way too long. I fucked up the hardest. This is the one I actually was just like, I need to sleep. I'm not gonna win, based on past performance.
Shit, do we do
that? I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but God, fucking, I hate Android sometimes. Especially on this app. Especially because they made a shoe that's only releasing for iOS users. Shout outs. The gray Jordan 1.
Really?
I have these in my room right now. The Air Jordan 1s, the black and golds.
Ooh.
Nice.
That black and gold, the old school one?
Yeah, I have these in my room right now.
Fuck you.
They don't fit me, so I don't wear them.
What size?
10 and a half, 10.
How much are you trying to sell those for?
They're used, but...
Yeah, if they're... So these were the
10,000.
These were the ones I wanted. God damn it! These were the ones I wanted to get. The gray or AG ones. Definitely really good looking.
Yeah, those are sick.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Only iOS users can buy those.
Let's go.
My brother has
Crazy
the...
shit.
I was like, okay.
See, I'm not super huge on shoes. I'm more of a hat guy. I like hats.
Actually, maybe
Hats are sick.
Like, I'll spend $50 on a fucking 2 hats, 3 hats.
Me too.
This
That's why I have
hat
a fucking
was
orange Supreme hat,
65
and
at
then I
that
get
concert,
roasted for
yeah.
wearing it.
Fuck, I have like 5-6 Packers hats that I've bought over the years. Like 3 of them were in like at the same time. I was just like, I want all of these.
See, I'm sitting on.
I tried to get these two, but these sold out within 10 seconds.
You what?
The NBA Air Jordan 1s.
Oh yeah, they're fucking.
I don't know
so
if you
cool.
saw those.
Yeah, I have. They're so sweet.
Just all the teams with Supreme on it too. So
Yeah.
that's why it sold out. Because I was like, I don't care about Supreme. Just give me the NBA logos.
No, right? That's fucking sick as hell. All the NBA logos in one shoe.
Are you looking up the ones you have?
No, so what I have is funny.
The Rob Turdex.
No.
That was so funny if those are all separate.
None of my shoes that I actually have that are like not like worn or not worth any money. What I do have though is my parents bought 2 pairs of authentic Jordans,
Okay.
but for babies. So they were baby shoes.
Yeah.
Those
And
definitely are still worth money.
When you were a baby, you were a baby.
When I was a baby.
Okay.
So 90s. It's the red and black Air Jordan 1s and then the blue and white something.
My brother has the red and black Air Jordan ones.
Yeah, but it's the like for babies. So
I try to buy these for $250.
I want to just tweet at
now selling for
DJ Khaled like, hey,
He'll buy them.
Ashad needs these.
Or send to
because they only need
fucking
like
Kim.
400 of those.
Right? I
Man,
just don't know how much.
if Kim K or fucking Kanye got in
The
contact
shoe game,
with
if
me.
you're good at it,
Oh,
it's just-
wait.
you can
Hold
make
on.
so much money.
I got a video
right.
show
I
you.
could see it though. Shit.
There's like some 17-year-old kid that I've been really like trying to follow who's like selling to NBA players because he'll camp out in New York for shoe releases and be like, all right, well I bought 8 of this shoe. Anybody want to buy it off to me for like $1,000 over the retail? And NBA
that kid
players,
must have been doing that for a
NBA
long
players
time.
like DM him on Instagram. And they're like, "Yo, I got like
The kid that does the sales?
$3,000 for you." Yeah,
They're so
and they're
good.
like, "Yo, I got $3,000 for you if you sell those."
So
Yeah,
it
the
says-
kid-
Because he buys like the size 14, 15s, and 16s.
Is it the same kid that did who was on DJ Khaled's Snapchat?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Dude, it's
That
crazy
kid's
how much
insane.
money
He
that kid
just
makes.
bought the cells. Like he would get the drops, then resell to celebrities.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how
I
you
watched
do it.
this video. It's a.
It just has to be. You'd have to be making some fucking money to get that many.
It says,
pairs
"I
of
wish I was
shoes,
as
like,
happy
at a
as
time.
All you have to
Kanye
do is
listened to
get
his
like
own
a
song.
good investment of like $1,000, and then you can turn that $1,000 into 10, and then you can turn that 10 into 100. As long as you know what's going to be popping, that's all it is. It's just
Right?
He's so
knowing the
happy.
trend.
Fucking Kanye.
Shoutouts. Oh, the Jordan 4s. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, there's just
Look
some-
at the Eminem Carhartt 4s. Those are $20,000.
Oh, shit.
25 what?
No, Eminem, the rapper.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Eminem Jordan Carhartt. Yeah, there you go. $23,000.
Why? They super rare? Like,
Yeah.
They're super rare.
did they just make one?
Shoutouts Jimmy Butler played a NBA game in those.
yeah, I did.
He did.
What are these ones that keep popping up? Gucci, Peggy. What is that shit?
They're new.
Those aren't very expensive though. They're only $1,000.
They're stupid. as
Hey,
fuck.
motherfucker!
Saint Laurent,
$1,000 is a lot of money for broke
Saint
people.
Laurent, Saint Laurent, like
Hey, what's that?
snakeskin.
What's that one that Feist was doing this
Well, Feist
giveaway?
has some good shoes. Yeah, look at Feist
Seriously,
gallery.
fucking.
Well, I
boots
just want
that
to say
are
it was on
$12,000.
StockX, and I'm just trying to see.
Like I said, anything over $1,000 in shoes, it better have some sort of fucking.
Better be made of the small snakes. I wanted I want a snake to birth like 15 little snakes, and I wanted to
800
immediately
baby
kill
snakes
them.
made this shoe.
Yeah.
I want my fucking shoes lined with fucking T-Rex skin.
Right.
That's how much.
Now we're talking some
$12,000
shit.
is.
Yeah.
That's worth $12,000.
Those boots are sick. Yeah, it's
Royals.
fucking T-Rex skin,
Those two I missed out.
You have T-Rex skin up your ass.
You
Right?
just do Feist gallery. Yeah,
That'd be crazy if they actually, if you could actually
find.
find some of that shit though, like
Yeah.
actual fucking intact.
So this
fucking,
is an
like,
actual
skin.
store we have across from Beer Bar on
and
Second
it's super
South.
pricey, but you get
They're
like
not
these
too.
ones.
They're not too pricey. They
Well,
they
for-
only do like $10 over stock, which is
Yeah,
nice.
that's
do you,
nice.
Do you remember the
These ones,
Chappelle-
the Nike
Those-
Air Maxes.
Oh, the Withers.
They were doing a
Yeah,
give it.
Those were insanely
Dinosaur
overpriced.
They were doing a giveaway for him.
Oh
Vice
god,
was.
no.
He's gonna make it into an omelet and it
Those
starts
sell for so much
hatching.
now.
Yeah, they do.
He's like, oh, this shit's fucking wild. And this little dinosaur pops up and he cuts his
Even for
neck
the
off.
kids, baby shoes of them.
I remember
That was some
shit.
good shit.
Oh yeah, Chappelle show. I love
they
that
already
shit.
sold it. God damn it!
They
those
sold-
pieces of
oh,
shit.
Practical Jokers was a good one.
$100
That was so
giveaway?
good.
When they
They're-
first started
I
coming
was trying to
out,
get
like
these.
They're
I'll
hilarious.
see if
Oh,
they still
yeah.
have
They
them
came
on
here
the-
live. I wonder if they'd be funny
Really?
live.
I wonder what they would do live.
I
would
imagine
just-
skit,
Yeah, if they would do the same kind of thing they do on TV, but
or if they just talk. They're probably just funny to hear talk.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably fucking
Then
practical
Practical
jokers.
Yeah, they're.
These. I'm thinking
That's
about getting
who-
these.
Hey,
I'd be
go
down to
Eagles! How
see
you
it
doing?
live, that'd be cool as
Hey,
shit.
Oh, this would be so cool.
hey, Gogles.
Only 192.
You guys are speaking in
They're
numbers.
sold
Oh,
out
okay.
at Feist, but you can still get them on sneakers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
I was thinking about maybe bringing a pair into sneakers and being like, "Hey, you guys want to buy these?" The Feist.
Pretty hilarious.
some shoes?
Y'all want to buy some shoes from a gay? I promise, dead stock. I never worn them.
The funniest is when I went to the Zoomies one time. I was just looking for some shoes.
Just any shoes, yeah.
And this kid was wearing a fucking Supreme hat, and the manager of Zoomies was roasting him so fucking hard. And my little brother, he buys all that shit. And he's like, God, I'm so glad I didn't wear my Supreme stuff today.
It was probably fake Supreme though. That's usually what you get roasted for.
And what the
Because
guy was just
it's
like, "What's up,
prevalent
kid who
now."
pays too much for a hat?" And he just
Hey,
started
okay,
roasting
never
him
mind.
so hard.
That is the roast, but that's when I
It
counter
makes
with,
too much
"Hey,
money
guy
on
who's a manager at Zoomies and can't afford this hat."
I got roasted for wearing a Supreme hat, and they kept telling me it was fake, and I was getting pissed.
It was so
I
funny.
hate
He was
that
on
shit.
stream.
I was drunk.
That's when you get tilted. That's when you're like, "Nah, bitch, I paid $200
I've
for
never seen
this."
Forrest mad this whole entire time we've done this podcast, but he was fucking tilted. Because someone's like, why would it have a buckle strap 10 out of 10 fake? And Forrest's like, why the fuck would I buy a fake Supreme? Like,
From GoSupreme.com, fuck you. From NewYorkSupreme.com,
do you guys
fuck
want to know
out of
something
here.
really funny?
What?
He's only ever wore it one other time since then.
Oh, they roasted you
It's
too
a
hard.
nice hat, too. It's sad.
Ah.
It's fucking Italian wool.
You want to wear the hoodie with it? Will that make you feel better, guy? Maybe let your brother loan you some pants.
Right?
There you go.
I
No.
bet he's got some Supreme jeans that were 300 or some shit.
No, I don't think he has any Supreme jeans.
Good.
He has a sweater
Those
I
are the
bought him.
rip-off.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy $300.
I would never buy
want those?
$300 jeans.
No, I'm good with $20 pair of jeans.
I don't know
Like,
why.
I was gonna say I already have another one, but I'm not gonna be saving beer in case
Hey,
you're wondering.
go ahead and finish that 40.
Which one? The second one?
Avi, look at that. You got a whole new one.
It came out of nowhere.
You can't bring a whole new 40 and not finish it.
I did it.
I've only got one more beer left.
Ooh.
After
What
this
time
full
is it?
beer.
We need to go get you more.
No, I mean, I think it's too late to buy beer
Yeah, it
in
is.
Utah.
Unfortunately.
What about
Dumbass.
Mama Maverick? Will she
These
hook it up
dumbass
yet?
laws.
No.
If you're down to drive me back to my house, I got more there.
I mean,
It's only a 30-minute drive there and then back.
Where do you live?
13
I live
minutes.
by the Eaglewood Golf Course.
Oh, so
It's not that far.
nah, yeah, it's
No.
not too bad.
It's
He lives
not
by.
bad.
He lives like 2 streets down or 2 streets up from Thomas, kind of.
So up on Eaglewood Loop or Eaglewood Drive?
Vista View.
He's on Vista.
Is
View.
it? Okay.
It's like 2 streets before
So is it like
Eaglewood Loop. So
you?
there's Loop, and then there's
Yeah.
like the one before it, really early, like way before it, and then mine's
Yeah.
right before that.
Okay.
You can take the one above it to get to my house too.
Okay. I know where you live. Or I don't know where you live, but I know what you're saying.
Stole my only hat from Hot Topic 15
I would
years
say
ago.
my
Still
address
wearing
on
it.
stream, but there's some really dirty boys on here that
Salty
I don't
fucking
trust.
Frank put his fucking
Like
phone number on
like
there.
Sweet Joe.
Yeah, he did.
Like Sweet Joe of the Sweet Seas or whatever the fuck. he
Salty
did.
Frank said something like, I can't remember. We talked about calling numbers, and I was like, I'll call whatever number or something like that. So he
Hey,
put up a
shouts-
number,
Shouts out Top.
and I just called it, and I was thinking it was gonna be something, and it was just fucking
He
him.
was like, "Hey, what's up?"
And then he put another number. He's like, bet you won't call this one.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh, it's
That's
actually
a
gonna be
gamble.
someone different.
And it was
It's him again.
it was
Wow.
He had a different number.
Two phones.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We called him the plug.
That's awesome.
Salty Frank's secretly a drug dealer.
Hey, Harry boys, what about privilege? Oh man, I've never been so dirty. I've never been.
I was
done
gonna
so
show you.
dirty.
Maybe Salty Frank is Kevin Gates.
I got
Two
two
phones.
One for the plug. Or, I don't remember the words.
And one
for
for
the
my real
hoes.
job.
Yeah.
Look, so the guest that's coming
Isn't he in
tomorrow-
prison now? Shouts Kevin Gates.
So funny.
Free Kevin Gates. Hashtag free Kevin Gates.
When was that?
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Like a month ago?
That's so funny.
What is it? You have some wild shit.
No, just the guest that's coming tomorrow asked me for certain things, right? The bottom one. On Facebook Messenger, I was like,
Yeah,
you
that's-
probably shouldn't.
That's
There's-
kind of dangerous once they came out with that Facebook Analytica about all of our data being
And you're
saved.
surprised I didn't respond to that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna be
text
like,
me.
I was gonna be like, yeah,
My phone company more
Coca-Cola.
reliable.
they sell the cola at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you can get that stuff anywhere.
Yeah, they sell that at like McDonald's, Wendy's,
Yeah. Pretty much
Taco
any
Bell.
store
No, not
that
Taco
sells
Bell.
stuff.
Ooh, that's
Man.
a trick. I almost said Taco Bell.
Damn, you almost bamboozled him.
Man, I may be. I'm getting close to being able to do a Patreon, but we gotta charge more for
I'll do a Patreon if you
my
want
stories to be told.
hot dirty boy pics.
Yeah, we're almost getting there.
Patreon for hot dirty.
Because
boy
I'm not
pics,
gonna start
$8.
spilling beans for $1.
Well, I have
I
4
got-
tiers.
I got dollar worthy beans.
I do too, but I also have $25.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
those
did-
sound spicy.
I did 4 tiers on our Patreon, $1
sound
for
so
all the
spicy.
content.
I love the. I was looking. I love the bottom one. What was it?
Oh,
Slut
if you
tier?
$100, I said
thank you.
full blown sponsor, and it says,
Oh,
"What
yeah.
do you get? Anything you want, baby."
Yeah, that's what it was.
No one will ever do it, but you know, hey,
You know, Salty is considering.
Salty's considering it.
He's like, ooh, whenever
Anything
I
I
want,
want.
baby. Patreon. Oh, I seen some shit on Patreon.
Do you know what I got today? Did you see my Snapchat when I was drunk and I put send nudes or pictures of your pets?
Yeah,
I got so many pictures of fucking like bald cats.
Ah,
I was like,
ew.
interesting.
I was pissed. I was like, how many fucking people have these?
Egyptian
Yeah,
shits.
Cats.
Ah.
They feel like a ball sack. No shit. Like it's the weirdest.
Shout
thing.
outs.
doubt
The
it.
only people that buy those are the people that don't feel ball sacks on the reg.
True. Hey,
Shout outs
shout
to the
out.
women.
You know how
Those cats
expensive
freak
they
me the
are
fuck out.
They're scary.
to get like a one that isn't gonna die in like 2 years. They're like $900.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Or
heard
like
those cats have some
1200,
pretty
yeah.
short
Yeah.
lifespans.
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah, it's because
And you
they
have to
are
buy 'em
exposed directly to
No,
UV
for
rays
real.
all the time. If you
All
let
the
them
time.
outside, they have to be indoors strictly. And most people are like, "Well, it's limiting my cat's freedom if I leave it indoors." And it's like, your cat's gonna die from the sun
No,
more than
for real.
more than an albino would. Yo,
No, for
calm.
real.
And you have to buy them sweaters in the winter, which
Yep.
is just funny. But
That's
Because they
awesome,
don't have
bro.
hair. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
they'll die if they get too. God, fuck it. Why would you get one of those?
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
I want something harder to take
Feels
care
like
of
a
than
ball
a
sack. It
child.
looks like a ball sack.
I want one
It
of
looks
those
like a big
fucking,
flaccid penis. Like
What about
Those
a big
fucking legs
flaccid
thing.
penis?
those naked,
Those fucking naked
That's
ass
got a
cats.
flaccid penis. I know what this is about.
I was like, God.
I want one of those.
Shout flaccid
I forget
dicks.
what they're called.
The
They're
what?
the Australian cats, but they're like 4 times bigger than normal
Ooh,
cats.
the lynxes
Oh,
or
no, they're fucking
or
Not the lean.
the ones from Africa. They're like, what are they?
They're
The-
longer.
Yeah,
longer spotted.
they're like the what are they fucking called? I know
'Cause
the word.
those things can. I saw videos. Those things can
Damn it,
jump up
drunk
to
me.
like 13 feet.
Oh, it's not big a cat.
big cat.
Big
Doinks.
cat.
Big cat.
Oh.
Doinks.
Biggest cat breeds.
Domestic cat breeds.
Hey, man.
Savannah?
Maine Coons get
Maine
wild.
Coon.
Oh, it might be the Savannah. The
Yeah,
Savannah's
Savannah
get
or
wild.
Bengal.
Yeah, Savannah is one of the bigger ones.
Maine Coons get.
I actually
big,
saw this
too.
video
I don't know if
on-
y'all
Yeah, they
seen
did.
those. Ooh.
On YouTube. It was this fucking Savannah cat, like this fucking long.
Yeah.
Dude. It was like a
Yep.
dog.
They're
There you
so
go.
cute.
That's them.
There
Look
it
how
is.
big it is compared to a normal cat.
Damn, that thing would
Look
fuck
how
a normal cat
fucking
up.
cute this cat is. though.
Imagine if you let that cat outside to fuck up neighborhood
See
cats.
that?
What? He's got
Okay,
rubber
the top, the one
ducky?
where it's fox stairs and
Yeah.
like black, and that was a sick ass looking cat.
What are the little tiny cats that are?
Those are the type of cats that fuck you up. If
They're
you
wild.
treat
You
them
know the
well.
little ones.
Oh yeah, they're so cute.
Those are the
They're
cats
cute.
that like you have to make sure you're nice to them, or they can take you out.
Right.
No.
Small
for real.
cat. It's like the biggest predator because it kills.
Oh,
Yeah,
most
the-
success.
yeah, I've seen in Africa. Those are dope. They're
Most
like
successful
itty bitty,
predators.
but a big cat classification still.
Yeah.
Because it's most successful predator. Oh,
Hey,
what the fuck just
hey,
happened?
shoutouts Tesla. Is that Tesla?
It was
on the thing?
e.coli for sure. Oh, look at these are them.
Hey.
But they're like,
They're called like rusty cats, right, or something?
Something like that. and they're like the most successful predator, and they're just little cute
Itty
guys.
bitty. They're like smaller.
Look
than
how
house
shocked
cats.
he looks.
Cause
Yeah.
look, that's like
They're
a,
smaller than house cats.
Yeah.
On an average.
and they're the most successful predator. Oh, like,
Shout outs, cats.
cute little fellas.
Look at that guy. He's
It's
got
a
a
lion
face.
eating some shit.
Aw,
He's got a face.
Look at that dude with his ears. Look at those ears.
Right?
damn.
Not
That looks
him, the one
that
up.
looks
Yeah.
like my
Yeah,
cat.
What is that dude doing?
Is that a lynx?
He
That might
looks
be
like a
Lynx.
real asshole of a
Yeah.
cat.
I had a third number, but I'll let it pass it on. Bought my cousin an F3 Savannah. It's sweet. Damn, that thing might kill her one day,
Right.
and or him. I'm not.
Wow. That's
I
what you
don't,
did
I don't
there.
hold on to.
Don't assume genders in 2018.
Shoutouts. Yeah, no, I
Assuming
saved it.
genders in 2018.
I saved it.
God,
I had the
careful.
quick lane gender.
Right. You hit the e-brake. You got off the freeway.
No, dude, I'm actually hearing this video or seeing this video of people like pronouns and like how they self-identify. Pronoun them.
There's
pronoun
too many of
their.
them.
Like,
There's too
Well,
many.
These are
I can-
serious.
If you're
fucking
them in
things.
there, I can respect that one. But it's when you get to
Them in
zer, zem.
The Zer, yeah.
That one fucked me up when I was like, what does that even mean?
Well, I mean,
And I
my-
couldn't get
my
a straight
thing is,
explanation.
like, them
Also,
and
shout outs the
their.
whole stream. I'm
Oh,
Censor
no.
me now.
You don't have to.
censor
No.
me now. No, I got many transgender friends. Censor me now.
Not me. I talk so much shit.
Well, my biggest thing is like with them.
I don't give a shit what they are,
That's
but I
like
talk
almost-
shit.
Plural.
Think, like, well,
I'm
it's
pluraling.
saying that you're something else, somebody else. It's like no.
Well, it's
you're-
because that's they don't identify themselves. That's what it all is.
Oh, look, he sent me a picture of it.
That's weird.
Oh, he's so cute.
That's the cutest Savannah cat. Wow.
She's
Wow,
still
fucking
growing.
Ears.
Wow. Fuck you, not delivery. Deliver me one of those, you fuck. I.
You know what I think about the whole situation? Just tell me your fucking real name,
Yes.
and I'll just call you.
Tell me your
whatever
name.
you
No,
I'll call you by
because-
your name, and then if you demand pronouns, I'll call you by your pronouns.
No, because that's become too complicated these days. Because have you seen all the ones that now switch back and forth?
That's not real,
Their
is it?
names.
Yes.
A
No,
trick?
they say like
Trickonomics?
it's becoming super common that they say like every hour or every 30 minutes they switch genders. So they're a new person every So you have to switch names back and forth.
That's definitely got to be falsified.
No, it's. I'll show you. It's
Please
fucked
tell me.
up.
No, that's got to be falsified.
It's
sure.
fucked up, and they get pissed at you if you're not calling them the right thing in that time.
No.
Glad I don't have
Can't-
mental illness.
No, that's
Amen to that.
no.
Let's see. Oh no, not that. Like.
Hey, shoutouts the OG
No.
for a day.
I'm trying to think of like what words. Switching genders.
Would it be like gender fluctuation?
It's like something like that. Yeah, that's probably a really good word. No. Oh wait, I saw it. I think it's just gender flux. Fandom.
I see it says right there. If you were born a female, sometimes you would be like, "Fuck yeah, I'm a girl," and other times you'd be like, "Nah, I'm a guy."
Yeah.
Something like that.
I guess I could get that.
But they switch back, and I watched a video of the person getting.
But if you're being hellacious, like everything, no, now I'm a girl. No,
Yeah.
now I'm a guy. That's abuse.
I'm gonna call him a
abuse of
dude.
movement.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
dude.
There's
and-
been multiple abusive movements lately, but that would be an abuse of the movement. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There's
100%.
there's real trans people that I know that struggle daily just by being like, I was a girl. And now I identify as a man. Please just recognize me as a man. I'm
No,
not
yeah,
trying to be like.
same here.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
it's not like I'm trying to be like, I'm a man. Gotcha.
No, right.
They're like, no, please, just like my life is terrible as it was before.
I like
now
it's
I
strong
identify
and
as
talking
this.
about it.
Yeah.
So those are the people that I do respect, but the people who are like the
Indecisive.
if you're changing your gender over 30 minutes, I'm sorry to say, but you might not be transgendered.
Or the dude that's in Europe.
You might just be indecisive and trying to hike on a movement's coattails.
Or the dude that's a grown man in Europe. It's England, I think. Somewhere in Europe. But he has like 3 kids, and now he identifies as a 6-year-old girl.
See that type of stuff.
That might be something different though. That could be
It's. But
what's it called? Mental
Yeah, but he grew his whole
split
life.
personality. No, that does happen though. There
Yeah.
are people who can like have intense traumas at like 40 something, and then they'll just be like regress to what they were at like an infant or a child. It's
there it is.
It's very rare, but it does happen.
No, it's fucking disgusting because he dresses like a little girl.
I mean,
He has kids. Could you imagine how fucked up his poor kids are?
They probably just
for this
they probably
adult-
just feel bad for him. Honestly, they don't.
Honestly, they're
feel-
probably so used to it, they think it's
No,
normal.
They probably think it's normal, or they're just like, I feel bad for my dad because he just.
Or have you seen that
See,
one?
was that a binky in his mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine? Because some of the kids are
That's
little.
I think that's almost on borderline of fetishism because there's a
Well, no, he's
there's
like.
there's a fetish for being an infant and treated as a toddler, and
Or
then
that-
there's like being
No, yeah,
an
yeah.
actual split personality.
All right. I think
So
split
I think
personality
I
is
think he
more-
might be right on the line of like he thinks he's a toddler, but the way he sexualizes it, I don't believe it.
He says
I
something.
think it's just a full blown.
Or there's the chick.
Just a full
Or
blown
is that-
fucking fetish.
It's like a
like-
show.
It could be. I mean,
There's
some
a girl.
people, I guess I've even heard some people think that it's like it's more of a comfort thing. Dressing
no,
up
there's.
like a baby.
it's
Oh, he
becoming-
left his-
Yeah, no, that's a big thing now. Is like
help
whole baby play and.
Look, he left
That
his
shit's
family. He's
Man.
50 fucking 2 years old, and leaves his family to live as a transgender 6-year-old.
Shout out to Canada.
The funny thing is, there's another one in Canada. She was.
Hey, but hey, can we appreciate how the article identified him as her?
They did.
They did, actually.
So, can we give a big claps out to
Left her husband and 7 kids.
What is this?
Daily
Mail. Oh.
.co.uk. Y'all really progressive. I fuck with y'all. Got some UFO shit. But you will identify him as or her as she identifies. Shout outs. That's what's up.
There's UFO pictures. Oh, that's hilarious. Nice
An
40.
American hoodie guy.
That's me. I got all 3 colors of
Oh,
the
yeah,
flag,
yeah.
motherfucker. That's right. You don't disrespect this.
I was like, I thought you had like America on your shirt.
No,
or something.
no,
No,
it's just
blue.
Nike, blue,
Yeah.
green, red, or oof. Someone almost caught my French ass.
Blue, green.
Blue, green, blue, white, red. Very much, yes.
Very much, yes.
Blue, green, and red.
Man, oof, that's not good. Like.
You even sound that order. Red, white, blue, green, and red.
I'm very much America. You don't have to investigate. I'm number 1 America.
Right.
Born bred.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof.
There's a comedian that talks about how Applebee's is like run by an ex-Soviet Union spy. He's like, he just hung up a bunch of shit that he thinks America likes, like posters from the 80s.
Apples, spaghetti, pie,
Or old bowling trophies hung around the place. He's like, welcome to Applebee's.
Welcome to Applebee's. We got apples, we got bees. What you want?
What you want?
That'd be a good restaurant. I'd eat some bees.
I eat some bees if
For
they're
sure,
well
10 out of
cooked.
10.
Some nice, well endangered species. That's my favorite
Oh
kind.
God! Shout outs, beluga whale. Nothing more delicious. And or African tiger.
Oh.
Almost on par. Almost on par.
God
Almost
damn
on par.
it.
I'm gonna get a letter from Homeland Security here in a couple days. Oh, did you actually eat endangered animals?
Yeah, twice. You heard.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
I ain't backing down.
You just send it back. Did I fucking stutter?
Then I get the fucking flashbang through my window.
Right.
Go, go, go!
Oh, God, I'm sleeping, you fucking queermos.
You share over the walk-check. Terrorist eliminated. Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Rip the dream.
Oh no, that's me. And shouts out sperm whales.
Vomit.
Ambergris.
I don't know.
I wish I spoke
I don't know what that
fancy,
means.
but I'm only fake fancy.
Best
I'm
thing
faux
ever.
bougie.
About that.
Shouts faux bouge.
Exactly though.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Is that just like the proteins in the vomit?
I have no idea.
Shout out to your palate, my guy. That's involved. I thought me eating scorpions and shit one time was something. Now you're,
One time.
whale throw up.
Well, throw up.
That's another level.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I've only ever eaten my own throw up to not embarrass myself.
To not embarrass yourself.
When you're like a fancy house, you throw up on their sheets. You're like, not like this.
Not like this. And then, oh no.
And you're like, okay, we're gonna make it to the bathroom with this one. And then you do the big. So that they can't frame you. It wasn't you. I didn't throw up on your nice fucking Egyptian cotton. That was the other fuck. I threw up in the toilet, obviously.
Obviously.
Man, you make me not ever want to be rich. That sounds so awful. I'm not gonna go party with any other rich people.
They're terrible. I thought I was an alcoholic, and then I met the new class. I was like, oh, shit. I drink like 8 beers a day, and they're like, oh, that's not a bottle. You're right. Damn.
Oh,
that's fucked up.
Shout out to the Alta Club. Shout out to, we have a bartender at the Alta Club who's lost like 2 of his fingers. He had a kidney transplant and then bicycled to work the next day.
man, shout out to that guy.
Shout out.
Fuck yeah.
You're the god.
Yeah, committed to his. How did he lose his
Us
fingers?
rich fucking cunts do not deserve you. You're the goat.
How did he lose his fingers?
Oh no.
He will not say.
Oh shit!
That is
no.
the one story I've yet to hear.
Right?
This is the lost finger.
Oh no.
It's these 2. So you know it was like maybe like a wood saw accident or some shit.
Right.
Like, or maybe he was in the war and they were like and they shot off his grip fingers and he was like, ah. But I don't know.
Pulls out a sidearm.
He's old and he's hardened as fuck.
Oh, I bet he's
If
missing
you
2
ride
fingers.
a bike after a surgery that was a transplant, I don't even know what the fucking
Fuck.
say at that point.
Right.
No, for real.
Let me just
though, that's
clap
some
for you every time you walk in the room.
Yeah.
For me, like,
Hey, it's the
standing
dude.
ovation.
my God, you're a legend. You killed it. Literally.
God, I will. You
Not
gotta.
Oh, go ahead.
You know, you could.
I was gonna say, not delivery says never done that. I buried a sheet with with vomit once.
Ah, you ain't never done the gullet chug, huh?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Under a fence post, got the fuck down in there.
Yeah, I just transferred my vomit from one place to another to displace blame.
Why did you eat it back up? You could have just scooped it in your hands.
Well, because otherwise it would not look original. The other people would see me run from one room to another with my hand like this. I was trying to really keep an.
Oh god,
You bring a good point.
that's a fucking dedication.
Yeah, it is. That's a commitment.
It was terrible.
Damn, you gotta take me out to club. I'll dress up in a nice suit.
Hey, I'm down.
Sweet.
Let's all show up.
I know
and
my
just get
dad's code
shitty.
to get him the criminal charge. Hey,
Hey, don't say that. Let's definitely
I will
go.
not say it online, but yeah, let's roll up.
I will dress nice as fuck and I'll walk in like
Yeah, you just gotta wear like khakis or in a polo if we're going.
no,
to
I'll
the
wear the
bar.
nicest clothes and I'll act like such a
Damn.
snob. I'll be like,
If we try to go
You-
second floor, maybe.
I'll be like, you peasant.
Damn.
You peasant.
My dad owns Kernis Cleaning. And I'll be like, we're the owners of Whipple Plumbing. What do you mean?
Like,
I'm Gary Herbert. What do you mean? Gary Herbert's a member of the club.
and then I slap him with my glove.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I met him one time. I told him, fuck you. I haven't seen him since.
I'll slap
Challenge him to
Awesome,
a duel.
I'll slap him with a glove and tell him, bitch. I'm like, you little
I
bitch.
challenge you to a duel for
Yeah.
your company.
Yeah.
And then I'll shoot him.
Whipple was Curtis. And they're like, damn.
Like-
I can't lose.
Like,
And
who
you'll
the
be like-
fuck is this
and
guy?
And then you'll assemble a god tier champion squad of Flip Cup.
Oh.
Hey, Wes, Jake, and you at the helm with the boot.
And then all of a sudden
With the boots.
I just have my shirt off like,
Oh, yeah, we all
shit.
have our shirt offs, and we're in the Alta Club, so they're all in button downs.
So
like,
that-
oh, ruffians!
And then
Yeah, they're like, oh, we got into the wrong
We
dudes
must
tonight.
these ruffians!
we
Oh.
done fucked up today.
And then we
They
ruin
all
them.
look at each other. These guys are upper class.
They aren't upper wealth.
lie.
Does that guy have a tattoo of a girl and needles on his arm?
I just want to get a tattoo that says, fuck the Alta Club. Whenever I roll through the Alta Club with my sleeves rolled up, they'll be like, oh my.
This guy does not like us.
Very, very decisive.
Why is Iron Fist in the hat so quiet?
Damn.
I guess you're Iron Fist.
I'm Iron Fist.
He's busy laughing about all our jokes. You can't fault him on that. We've been hilarious. God damn. That's not on him. I've just been talking about my goddamn affluenza. Yo, shout out to that kid who got off from murdering from 4 people with affluenza. Y'all heard about that? Where it was like,
shit.
oh, I'm so rich, I've never known about the value of human life, so I didn't know running them over counted. And then he got off with only 2 years served.
That's some
What
bullshit.
the fuck?
What
That's
the fuck?
some real shit. That's some, like, the dad was looking at the judge and he was like,
Yeah, I was gonna say someone's got some money.
He's playing Lil Wayne. I'll make
is this
it
enough?
rain.
Is this enough?
Yeah.
Oh, my hand's tired. Okay, I'll switch. Switch back.
Right. Holy
It just reminds me of when
there you
Mayweather
go,
was doing that to
800,000.
Conor.
Yeah.
fucking A.
That bullshit. Conor McGregor fucking fucked some dudes up with that shit that he,
He
did.
threw a fucking window dolly through
He
a...
threw a dolly
Through a fucking
through the
bus
window. He threw a rail guard through the window, and then he started just fist fucking it. He was like,
Apparently,
"Let me in, let me in, let me in."
I
And it was
didn't
like,
know this.
Oh my god!
He kicked the
Conor.
shit out of one of the security guards, apparently.
Yes, the
Oh,
security
shit.
guard that approached him when the camera cut off, he fucked that dude.
Was he trying to just
The
fuck
guy-
Because the security guard was just trying to bear hug him to be like, "No, you gotta calm down." And Connor was just like,
Honestly, dude, okay, who do you think
No.
is gonna win? Khabib or McGregor if they ever fight?
Habib.
For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely,
Who?
100%.
Habib, that's the
Khabib
dude he
or-
was
"Oh,
attacking.
No, yeah, no, that guy would
That
have
fucking Russian
McGregor.
wrestler,
That's,
dude. His
that's why
wrestling is
McGregor
fucking
pursued
ridiculous.
Mayweather because he knew his shit.
Yeah.
That's why he's been.
I don't even
avoiding
think
the
he could beat
fight,
Tony
right?
Ferguson.
I'm a
not
boxer
only
now. I'm a
Habib.
boxer. Ah,
I mean, Conor
have
McGregor's
Floyd
a
fight
good
me in the
fucking
ring,
fighter,
hey.
but I don't know. He's more focused on
I'm
the
Irish.
fame. It seems he hasn't defended
And money.
his belts, which is stupid.
There's a reason
like-
why Habib's
Shout out
26 and
shout out to
0.
Conor McGregor being as tall as Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Funny.
He's a...
That's fucking awesome.
Shout out to those 5'5" guys.
Man, I
Really
gotta
making a
watch
name.
the...
Is he really that short?
What
Nah,
the
I don't
fuck
think
is
he's
that
5'5".
He says he's 5'8", but
I think he's 10, 5'10".
5'8".
Okay,
As
man.
much as I'm 6'1".
This is my favorite video, though. of
Yeah.
him.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
fuck is that
And then the
guy?
guy calls him a leprechaun.
Connor, take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. Right here. The
I like how he looks around like, what?
Right.
Who
Right
the
here.
fuck is
Who
that
the
guy?
fuck is that guy?
TKO's people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're not- Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck? Hey, he's got the belt by him too. God damn you, McGregor, you legend. I hate you so much.
All right.
And then he calls him a leprechaun. And Car's like, oh,
You
good
fucking
one.
leprechaun.
Oh, good one. When I jump
Good one.
And they just keep talking.
up and fucking drag Floyd Mayweather out there and see what the fuck he's at again.
And then he fought fucking Playwood. So good on
He got
him.
worked by Floyd though.
He did, but
Yeah.
If we watched all the rounds,
he made
did all
also
right.
a
He
quick.
did all
he
right
made it
the
all
first
rounds, which
couple
was dope.
rounds.
I did not expect him to make it all rounds.
He made a quick 100 mil though.
This is
Well,
what
that's what.
Really
That's
well.
all it was about, though. Was
Yeah.
this is what blew my mind.
they both wanted to make money, and they knew if they fucking pitted themselves against each other that hard, they would just.
Yeah. Connor
I
won
paid
the
100
first
for that
two
shit.
rounds.
Oh,
Very
easy.
easily.
It's
Not
because
on the
That's how
scoreboard.
UFC is, though. You have just explosive
Oh,
energy.
but he
and then,
did, yeah.
And then immediately after you do your explosive, it's just a.
No, what I'm saying though is because he lost in the 8th round, got TKO'd.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the scorecard, not one single judge had him winning any of those rounds.
That's what
It
the
was
fuck.
all full floor.
It was rigged. That's what the fucked up part was, because all the announcers, everyone's like, oh, because even if you watch it, like, oh, he won.
Easily.
The
Floyd
first
didn't
three,
throw a
maybe
punch in the first
maybe
minute
the
and a
first,
half.
maybe
Floyd
the
was
fourth
just-
round.
Floyd was
Yeah.
just feeling him out
Yeah,
the first three
absolutely.
rounds. That's all it was.
No,
And
yeah.
then-
Which
but I
means
think-
he loses
but I
the
think
first three
that's-
rounds.
That is why I think they judged
100%.
him wrong, is because Floyd is just such a complete boxer that he was just able to be like, oh, I'm gonna do some dumb shit and then
If
get
I start
points.
beef with McGregor now, you can be rich too. in
Hey,
case
fuck
you-
Conor McGregor. Let's go, dude.
Oi, who the fuck is McGregor?
Yeah.
If he wants to
Send
kick
him
my
my
ass,
way. Oi, send him my way.
I'll take a quick meal.
I done
for-
jiu-jitsu 40 years.
I'll go in there and
I would
what
go in there and
happens.
get ruined
yeah,
for $100 million.
absolutely. I'll do
I would
it
For
just-
$100 million? Oh
I'll do it
yeah,
for-
he can make me like unable to reproduce.
Do you know
children.
what I would
will be
do?
Fine.
I would kick him in the
Fuck.
nuts and then punch him in the throat.
There you go.
And then I kick it.
Instant win.
Then I just they're like
Instant win, right?
they're like he cheated, but he kicked the shit out of McGregor.
Yo, he cheated, but McGregor's not able to have kids anymore. So who
Kicked
really
his nuts
wins?
up
He
in his
couldn't
fucking
breathe
throat.
or like he crouched because his nuts hurt, and then Forrest punched him in the throat and then
Right,
just beat
right
the
in the
shit. out-
neck, and I just started punching his nose. Oh, it was
They're like he
weird.
fucked up McGregor.
Conor McGregor or Gagor. I like that. I like Gagor. Shout out to Gagor.
Shit, I'd go in there for
That's some good
$100 and a
spelling.
pizza. Let's get that set up.
Unless it's Domino's, but you don't want
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You don't want that's some gnarly
Nah,
shit.
I want some pizza, actually. I don't want
I want
like
some
real
real
pizza.
pizza, stone ground.
Do you guys like the?
Y'all been stone ground?
Oh,
Salt Lake?
that's too rich for.
That's too rich.
too
No, I'm
rich for
just-
my
I'm
blood.
just-
Now I
I'm-
feel really
I was gonna
bad
say
about my
fucking
level.
pie.
of
No, I'm
bougie.
just
Yeah,
just
the
kidding.
The pie.
The pie is nice, but I do fuck with stone ground a lot more. I like the thin crust that they do.
I just like talking shit. What's
Yeah,
that?
no, most people do. Shout outs. I'm in the left seat.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Surprised I haven't gotten the flame yet.
No.
I'm a couple hours deep.
I
without
do
the flame.
appreciate you sitting by me because you're the only person that's ever come in and sat by me.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck those guys. Those some fucking Mayweathers.
It's true, though. Every single person who's come on that's a single guest, it's there.
I think they felt comfortable with me because I'm looking at him smiling. Like, I'm gonna sit on this
I
side.
love this guy Forrest over here. Look at him. He's got the goddamn beat. He's got the mustache I used to have. He's got like the shitty beard patches I used to
That's
have.
what I was saying. I need a shave because it's growing in real bad right now.
It's dope. I love it.
No, I hate it.
reminds me of
I don't
me
have to
very
deal with
much.
that problem
Except
anymore,
yours
dude.
is blonde, so it doesn't look nearly as gnarly when I do it. Like if I did this for like a half a day and didn't shave it, it'd look like a goddamn pube forest growing in.
I get lazy. I'm like,
It's
If I were to
gnarly.
shave my face right now, totally, it'd probably be back in, well, not like this length, but obviously growing back.
That's how this
This
shitty
right
chin is.
here.
No,
you
honestly,
see this,
the same
you see
day.
this hard
like, I'm getting
stubble.
fucking hairs.
Yeah, you see this hard stubble. About a week.
That-
About a week. About a week.
I don't even really shave with the razor anymore. I just
I
fucking
do every
shave
day.
down
I
the
do every
fucking-
day almost because I
I
hate
fucking
the goddamn
hate-
pube look.
I sure do because then I get looking like this and then
Oh, dude, I hate the
Hey.
fucking.
I just
feel
get
of
lazy. I'm like, ah.
Shaved
At least
skin,
you're
I don't know,
blonde, so
the-
you can
the
be
bumps
lazy.
on
That's
the
nice.
fucking
That's
after
a
the
nice
ingrown
part.
hairs and shit. I just can't
Ooh,
do
the
it.
ingrown hairs get gnarly sometimes. You gotta get the tweezer and you're like, ah!
Well, see, mine are more like.
And then you
Mine
pull it
are
out,
more
it's like
fucking-
that long. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
For real.
How's that there?
I get more of the fucking just the red irritating bumps.
Yeah, that's what
why I
happens to
don't
me. And then
fucking
you like
shave.
see the little hair popping out of it. And you're like, oh, I got some tweezers.
They get that quick.
Then you do it and you pull it out and you're like, then you pull it out to you and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I'd be a
What
little
is in my
concerned if I had
face?
ingrown hair that fucking long.
I used
My
to get
longest
him.
that I pulled out was that long.
Me too. I used to get him like right
a
here all the
half
time.
Inch.
I don't think I've ever had one even that big.
I
Straight
have.
up ingrown hairs. I've never really had any big ones.
I used to always get him in my sideburn.
It's the
hair.
acne. If you have an
Yeah.
acne spot and then the hair starts to grow in the acne, it's just like, oh yeah, some fucking bitch nutrients. I'm gonna swirl up in this. It's not a good look.
You know what helps with the shave, the stubble, like the shit stubble, is
He's having a really good beard like that guy. That really helps with shaving.
Doc-
I'm
Doctor-
getting there.
If you just got a
Yeah, you are.
fire beard genetically, you're fucking
Dr.
set.
Carver shave
Fuck
butter.
this guy.
Yeah?
Oh,
Oh, I've heard.
Is it better?
I've heard there's
Yeah.
some really good shave butter out there that helps
yeah.
you grow.
Dollar Shave Club.
I might need to invest.
I don't
too.
shave
I
often.
got some
Like
real bitch beard. Let's have a bitch beard
With,
off.
like,
Is that the real
I'll
competition?
trim
I'll
it.
just
Yeah.
grow out this and
But,
like, you look like fucking Joe
Dollar
Dirty,
Shave Club.
bitch.
It's like
And then I'll
$1 a
grow
month
mine,
for
but
like
like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
look like a child
get their
toucher,
Dr. Carver
bitch.
shave butter.
Hey,
So
I'm-
good.
Hey, you
And they
don't know
sell
me?
Let's do it.
the butt wipes now,
No shit.
which is a game changer.
Hey, we'll do
Okay.
all right, May. No shave May. Who sees we'll shave at the very end day of March to see who can grow, or April, yeah. The
Yeah.
very end day of April to see who can grow the worst bitch beard.
Okay, I'm down.
This is gonna be fun.
Me and you are fine.
Yeah,
You guys are good. You guys pull women.
I'm not.
Don't worry. You guys pull women with your facial hair without ease.
Oh fuck, I wish.
I'm a girl
It's
like-
not that. It's not that good.
I can tell you what's gonna
I
happen.
gotta tell them like about my goddamn like national chess trophies. I'm like, oh, I used to catch me at chess.com. I got an 1800 rating.
See, I have an idea to get some sponsors. You get a sponsor for Dollar Shave Club. I get a sponsor for Dollar Beard Club.
I bought me
Then once a month,
I'll try to get
Yeah.
the
we rig
MeUndies
fights.
sponsor.
We rig fights. Yeah.
I-
So
I-
you just kick my ass sometimes, and then I'm like, listen, let me win this one.
WWE it. Tim McMahon it. Vince
Hey,
McMahon. Vince McMahon. Not
Vince
Tim. My
McMahon,
bad.
yeah.
The wrong McMahon. Ooh.
Not Delivery said, yeah, I'd probably sit next to Wes too. He's then comforting. Forrest has a wild hair up his ass that says I might steal a Chevy drive us into a Beyond You and rape you.
A Bayou.
A Bayou, yeah, not
Yeah.
Beyond. I don't know why I said Beyond. That was
You've
weird.
had a couple 40s.
Yeah, there's a couple 40s in you.
1.5.
One and a half and a
Platinum.
Bud Light Platt.
That's not much.
It's kind of decent.
I drink.
I think it will be a
Chug
little.
it.
I think you'll be feeling good and like. Oh, that's
Cheers to the chug.
7:58 a.m. That's not right.
What
Oh my
time is
God,
it?
I was like,
oh
no
God,
fucking way.
yo,
That's
2:16.
220. That's 220.
Jesus, you
So yeah, look.
You done skirted
I looked
me.
at this and I was like, what
my-
happened?
Oh my, we have been online forever.
Fucking
Yo, but
A.
cheers. Cheers to the gods. Let's get a good clink over the mic.
Oh, wait, that's right next to it. Oh, that sounded good.
Ooh.
Succulent.
Succulent.
That's on my new favorite age words. Succulent.
Succulent, right?
You don't need to chug that hard. My God, don't die. That's a 40. I know how hard those come back.
Oh, damn, I didn't know how close I was.
Yeah.
I would have finished it.
You wild.
Clutcher kick.
You should not have finished it.
What?
You would have
Clutcher
died.
kick.
No, if he finished it, he would have been burping 80 times harder. I know about 40s. One time I chugged a whole 40 and then it just vomited uncontrollably. I was like, "Ugh, no, I'm not even drunk.
I'm not even drunk.
No, I'm just full. Not a good look.
I'm gonna have to pee though.
Yeah, you will. I'll do the little.
It's kind of funny.
Hey, can I hang up this little tree? Oh, it's stuck
Good
to
luck.
there, and I don't like that. That's really gross. Is that
Oh.
is that some nut gluing that
No.
there?
So that
What's going on?
that was
That's
no, it's
gnarly. I don't like trying to pull that off and not being able to.
no, it's definitely not nut glue.
It might be.
But
nut
that
glue.
was my monitor, and I put it on there, and that thing sat on there without moving for like
For so
6
long,
years.
it
It just morphed
the
into
smell
it.
Shit. I'm gonna try and just
Was that the
pull it.
one that you at your house? So you've had in your,
I'm
Yeah.
not
your
gonna try and pull
office
it.
for that? Oh,
Yeah.
Obviously bends in half at a very discernible angle.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't like that.
I was gonna say we have like a funny graph here, like if we were to graph our consumption of alcohol and weed, because it's like Jake could be on the far left with weed, and then I'd be next to him, and then you'd be the middle ground where it's like peaking on both, and then we have Forrest that just peaks on alcohol.
Shut up.
Really weird.
Bet,
I like the image I built up. It's
Hell
a good
yeah,
one.
it is a good image.
Oh, I really wish I could just open beers and then try those still.
Because if you were just coming in here.
Maybe
and
when
you
I get bigger.
Weren't fun. Maybe you get bigger. And you weren't fun when you got drunk. Then it just
Right? Could you imagine? Like, that's what fucks me up. Are the people who are like, they get drunk and they're like,
Turn into kind of assholes, right?
hey, fuck you, dude.
No,
I
right?
saw you flirting with my girl, and you're like,
For real, what?
I just said, hey, I think. I don't know really what I said. I'm
I
sorry.
think I said, hey, you
I'm
got
sorry
good
if
tits.
I'm sorry if I've crossed any lines. And then they're like, you crossed all the fucking lines. And you're like, I'm drunk. What? What do you mean? You're drunk, I'm drunk. There's no lines. The lines are blurred now, you fucker. Like, come on.
For real,
And then
man.
you get hit with the, get the fuck out of here.
Elbow vagina.
Uh-oh, you're getting fucking roasted.
Open that shit with your forearms and elbow vagina. I do got some gnarly elbow badge. I don't like to talk about it because this one, I was playing basketball in my friend's sport court that wasn't well
For sure, coughed up like
made.
a shot or two worth of beer.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's
being-
that's why I'm telling you don't want to chug 40s because it's all just foam in there. It's not beer.
Oh, God,
Like,
yeah.
it
From
wasn't.
from here to here, it's just foam. And
It
you're
wasn't.
Like,
It was like throw, but it wasn't. I was
Yeah, it
peeing
was
and
just
I was like,
That's a lot of foam.
I'm gonna continue peeing.
Lemons?
God,
You guys remember that guy?
Well, fucking salads.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
That
I'll
shit
cheers you
was
fuck
again.
up.
I think I
new beer.
I think I can finish it this time.
Don't do it, please.
Clutch your
Okay.
kick.
Fuck.
Nerd.
Nerd. Always going hard, too.
Not too hard. I'll just go half. I'm trying to get wild like the man.
The man.
I got a limit, and I learned it when I was 24.
Oh, nice.
I have a limit too, and I learned it. And I'm like, fuck that limit.
Yeah, I was hungover for 4 days in a row because I drank a whole.
No, that
handle
happened
a
to
night.
me about like, what day is
I'm
this?
so proud of you. I'm so proud of your youth carrying you. Wait till you're my age and try and drink that amount.
You're like
Yeah.
6 months older than me.
Yeah, no, it makes a
Catches
big
up
difference. It's fucked up how big of a difference it makes. It's terrible.
I mean, I
You'll
kinda
hit it
understand,
too.
but-
No, you'll hit there, and you'll be like, oh yeah, my birthday, and then you'll try and drink as much as you used to, and you'll be like,
You
No,
actually noticed that this
oh,
last weekend.
I do.
I'm feeling-
I can tell you that
and then you'll
actually.
get like one of those burps where you're like, "Ugh,
No.
oh,
How-
that was not a good one, and then you'll get another one where you're like, "Ugh." And you'll be
Yeah.
like, okay,
I 100%.
done.
I 100% noticed that.
Exactly. That's
Like,
the old age. It
I
comes up.
I drank 15 beers and 14.
These burps all the time now. They're terrible. I
14.
live with them.
I drank 14 beers and I was fucked up. I could drink a 30 pack easy.
Yo,
or not
let's-
easy, but like
let's do. Can we do the Wayne Gretzky challenge?
the airplane one. That I was doing that. It depends how much time do I have.
The most 3.2s I've ever had in a sitting was 28.
Holy
I've done 30. I went to work after
Damn
that too.
monster, that's why I respect you. I think out of everybody here, me, you fuck up the Wayne Gretzky challenge.
Yeah.
I think we get the closest to 72 as possible.
Oh, dude, I get like 2 and I'll be done. I'm not a joke.
Out of
here.
3.2s?
Well, I mean,
If it
3.2s,
was-
I think
if
you
it
get to
was,
eight.
like,
if I have a
some
nice-
tasty beer, like if it was a bitch beer, yeah, definitely.
if I have a nice meal first, like
Yeah, we gotta get some good like spaghetti factory.
like I was pretty
We're
drunk,
gonna go to
right?
Spaghetti Factory and then we'll do the Wayne Gretzky.
What on the
challenge?
Yeah. There was like this weird transition of like Forrest was like kind of like he didn't seem like it was hitting him,
And then,
And
all
then
of a sudden
randomly
he
he
was
just
like a
started being
goddamn
really rude
He
to
was a
Jen.
goddamn werewolf. He was like, "Fuck you,
That's-
Wesley."
No, I don't think I was rude to it. I think I was backing up Wesley.
Oh
No, you were really rude.
No, I know what
Was
that's
I
like.
rude to you too?
No, not to me.
No, I know what
That's
that's
what I'm
like.
saying.
When
I
you
thi-
just back up somebody's so you're like, nah, fuck you. You think you're gonna fuck with Wesley? You goddamn fat ass piece of shit. You don't know anything about
No.
that legend.
No, do you know
Wesley
what I
makes
think happens?
you look like a goddamn bitch. Wesley, a golden god,
Well-
Adonis.
No, do you want?
Adonis. And then they're like, wow, okay, calm down.
I can tell you what it is. Wesley has been nice to me from the dawn of time,
Hey, shout out to Wesley, my guy.
Hey.
Can we
and he's always
can we
stuck up for me.
recognize the god? Hey,
He's
Dad,
always
yeah.
stuck up for me. And then someone else once mentioned Alpha, and then he thinks he can come over here, and then it gets not get fire roasted.
Did y'all put him on the spit roast?
No, I just
Both your
roast-
dicks in your mouth and his butt? Oh, no. What did you do?
I just
No.
hit him with a real good one day.
The spit
Pissed him
roast.
Cameron said it.
Y'all brought him on film
Well,
and roasted. Can I
I'll
just...
tell you later. No, Cameron said it made him mad, and then I asked Cameron about it, and he's like, "No," because I was telling him, I was like, "No, I'll tell you what." He's like, "Yeah, I kind of know what happened." I was like, he was saying stuff about Wesley's grandma, and then got
Oh.
up, and then Cameron's like,
Y'all
"No,
can't be saying shit about grandmas.
no." Cameron's like,
Except my grandma.
Cameron's like, Cameron told me the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, well, he shouldn't have been saying stuff.
I was 100% joking, and he took it way too serious.
Oh,
Well, it's because, yeah,
hey, shout out to your good...
that's the only reason.
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
that's when you know you gotta go to Hollywood when somebody takes something too serious when you're joking. Because
Right.
you're like, hey, that's not fucking cool, dude. And they're like,
But the thing is,
yo, I'm sorry. I didn't know that wasn't cool. And then you're like, no, I was just... No, you...
I fucking hate when people
if
do
anyone
that
thinks
shit,
so,
dude.
hey, they're gonna get
I'm
away
like,
with being.
fuck you
No,
for
I
being
double
sassy
down.
to me when
When
I'm
somebody's
drinking.
like, that wasn't cool, I'm like, you know what else isn't cool? Your dad being a bitch and ODing. And they're like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, double down. What up? I invested in KFC's Double Down and I lost a lot of money. Shut up. Double Down.
So, he said this is Wesley.
Oh, this is Fight Club? So, one time I showed my dentist this clip and he told me that's over aggressive brushing.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Yeah.
Wait,
Definitely.
why
That's
is
how you
that
get
Wesley?
Why is that Wesley?
That's what I'm curious about.
Which one am I?
Edward Norton?
Yeah, am I the Brad Pitt version of Edward Norton, or am I the Edward Norton version of
let's,
Edward Norton?
let's go ahead and acknowledge Brad Pitt version of Edward Norton to Wesley.
I'll take that.
I like how, because I had
some
never
soap.
seen Fight Club until about.
Hey, can we talk about how you roll up your sleeves like a trucker, but without cigarettes?
I do.
He does
roll-
have cigarettes. He just stopped smoking.
Oh, that's why you roll them? I see. Okay, caught.
God.
That's a definite cigarette guy thing.
and I stopped
And I
smoking.
only noticed because your tattoo was showing, and I was like, "Damn, that's a nice tattoo."
I disagree.
And then I was
but-
like, "Damn, those are some bitch ass rolled sleeves."
This is
sorry.
what happens when you get real drunk and roll your sleeves. You're like, oh
Hey.
shit, they're unrolled. And then I'm sober, and then I'm like, oh god, what happened?
Why are my sleeves unrolled? What am I doing here? I'm trying to show off the guns.
No, the funniest is
Trying to
when
show
like
off the property.
the funniest is like no, the funny because I'm super skinny. Like
Yeah,
I used to
I
wake.
understand that.
No, the
very
worst
much.
was because I was like, when I had my own house, I was probably 25 pounds less than I am now. And I still did this, so I look like just a meth head, and I had long hair.
Hey, yo, what's up? You want to smoke a stove?
No, so
Maybe not.
I have videos somewhere, and Wesley probably can tell
Yo,
like.
shout out to Wes.
And I just
the
looked
archiver.
sickly because like I was super pale and my eyes were red, and I was like,
Give me a cig.
"You want a cigarette?"
Wow.
And my like sleeves are rolled, and my arms are like as big as my fucking wrists. My whole arm is just like straight, just ripped.
Shout out to Utah Valley meth users. Y'all really killed in the game.
Yeah, really took him to the next steps.
Other people beat people up when they are drunk. Forrest rolls up his sleeves.
Forrest rolls up his sleeves as a discriminatory, like as a hey, y'all better watch out.
No, yeah,
Y'all see what's going on up in this department. y'all see what's going
It's
on.
like, oh shit, it got real.
Y'all see what the forest got.
It's funny because I got nothing.
That's the best part.
Dude, I fucking feel that way now too. Like ever since I lost all that freaking weight, dude.
Yeah, I started going
I
to.
haven't done jujitsu in 4 years since I've done it for 4 years. So I'm now.
I don't do jujitsu,
And I
but
still eat the same amount as if I was doing it.
Oh, dude,
so,
I used to be at
hey.
least 110, 120 pounds heavier than I am now.
I know it's
Damn,
crazy.
shout out.
Easy, yeah.
That's wild.
Fucking crazy. I started smoking weed and I was like,
Shout out to marijuana. Yeah, no, marijuana made me lose like 40 pounds. It was crazy.
You know what's
oh, yeah.
weird?
Well, I think it was the fact that I think smoking weed and
Would make you
cigarettes.
anxious or
Well,
because I got the
didn't
anxious
get
feeling when
anxious,
I was
honestly,
first
like,
doing it.
When I first started doing it, yeah.
That's
and
when I
then-
was like, yo, I'm not trying to eat. I'm scared. I don't want anybody to know. And then I
I
got to the
wasn't too
point.
worried
And then I
about-
got to the point where I was like,
No, right,
okay,
just fucking bag of chips.
hit me with the 20-piece family bucket for one. No coleslaw.
No coleslaw.
Extra mash and cheese. and more biscuits.
Yeah.
And then
Don't
they were
forget
like,
the
"Oof,
butter.
oof, oof."
Shout
And
out
then,
to Jake
and then,
working
no.
at KFC.
And then I was on the comeback.
KFC, that place was hell.
And then I came back on the comeback when I was smoking more weed, and I was like, what am I doing to my body? I'm already abusing drugs. I can't do this hellacious shit. Oh my god.
The funniest is I did things that made me shoulda lose weight, but I gained weight on it. And I was
Shoutouts, those are the best.
I was like, I don't.
These are very unhealthy habit forming.
I'm not gonna say on stream. But that's a Patreon exclusive for sure.
Pay $1 for that.
But
This knowledge coming up. $1.
I'll give you guys a hint. I sold things to strippers at certain
Oh!
strip clubs, and
Shoutouts, good thing you've done that lately, because I had a homie move from Portland who is now a bodyguard at strip clubs. And
I knew them too. I knew them.
he was sent to prison for dealing cocaine and then beating up the people that he sold or he exposed. That
But I was
dealing
friends
to.
with those people too.
Oh yeah, the people came into prison. They were like, "Yo, you exposed who you were," and he was like, "I've done Muay Thai 6 months out of the year for the last 12 years
No,
of my life." And I was
those guys are
"Oh,
like,
excuse me," and then he was like, "Gah," and then they were like, they looked at
Oh no!
no, those guys were like, just business. Come on in.
Just
me. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I look like a goddamn day one class.
I appreciate the effort though with the punches though to show what he was doing to the other jail people, the other convicts.
I don't. Y'all got some paper towel?
There are some around.
You do work in you do stream in a cleaning
Yo.
supply store.
I can get you paper towels actually. Yeah.
Thank you very much, because I
Hey.
am more embarrassed than I have been when I impregnated a girl that I didn't love.
Ooh,
So
shout outs to her. Shout outs to $700 abortions.
Wait, I gotta get this story in a second.
Nope. Off stream.
$100.
Oh.
Hey, thank you, or 100 bits. Thank you for the bits, my dude.
Hey, will you donate for me being a bitch? It's spill all over my left leg and or jacket. I think that deserves a money payment because I suck and you don't. Shout out to everybody who doesn't suck here. Hey, look at this guy. Look at this gentleman.
Hashtag
Look at
Curtis
your
Cleaners.
stream partner.
We call those sea folds.
Yeah.
I know about sea folds. I worked in the restaurant industry many years, and I know about how doing this makes them longer.
It does, yeah.
And then I can do this.
Yo, thanks for more bits. dude.
Sure, you're a bitch. Can I say that on Twitch?
Go ahead and donate more bits with calling me a bitch. Go ahead and
Hey, shout outs.
do that. Look at me with the. I got sea folds on my leg now, and that's when you know you fucked up. When you're using industrial Curtis cleaning supply company brand products during their off-hour stream on their stream. That's when you know you fucked up. Shout outs me. Shout outs giving these guys money too.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, shout outs to that for
Please
sure.
give them more money.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah. Hey, I agree for sure.
Hey, look at this. I'm just dabbing off my belly.
You're like an otter.
It's goddamn it. It's not even working at all. Good thing I didn't wear the Supreme though. Shout out to
I like how we said shout out to cocaine for causing the best situations and hilarious stories to tell.
Yeah,
Wait,
shout out.
We never said we were talking about cocaine.
Allegedly talking about it, okay?
Some
Let's
of
be
that
very
booger
serious
sugar.
about alleged allegations.
Right.
Alleged allegations.
Everything's alleged on here. We make up too many stories to not be alleged.
Y'all got a lot of empty bottles in that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
And this corner.
Is that an empty? Ooh. Yike.
It's all about that fucking white
Add
bottle,
to
that
the
clear
corner.
bottle. It was like this coffee shit.
Oh, it was good though.
Oh my god.
It was supposed to be like a coffee, like, you know, kind of like
Coffee liqueur.
yeah,
Liqueur,
and it's like you mix it, you know. But it was fucking good, just regular.
There was this fucking liquor I tried. Can't remember what the fuck it was called. It started with a V, but you would shake this shit up. It looked like almost tan in the bottle, but you shake it up, dude, and there it was purple with like sparkles in it.
That's kind of cool.
It tasted fucking.
I was
good, too.
about to say, I was like, maybe I know. I drink a lot of liquor, but I don't
I
know
can't
what
remember
you're
what the
talking
fuck
about.
the name was called.
This is
Like,
a variation of Gold Slick vodka from Superbad.
Pretty much like straight up,
Jeez,
except
Golden
purple.
Schlager.
Yeah.
God damn. I think that's a real alcohol too.
Yeah.
It is. I've seen it at the store.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. Imagine people actually buying that.
They do women. Where the white women at?
Hey, quite people.
Yeah, I think it's fancy drinking little gold, fucking fake gold slick.
My question is, do you poop the gold back out or no?
No.
Yes, if you
It's
Do you-
probably
you
that
drink enough.
fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
edible fucking-
If you drink like, I think one shot, you're like, yeah, probably not. But if you drink a shit ton of
Like
Gold
10?
Slick, it's kind of corn. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, no gold. You will definitely have some like
It's gonna be my only
flaky,
drink from now on.
flaky golden
Some
poop.
gold-
It's gonna look fancy,
gold
like
Like
Unless if you,
farts
drink, I
and
think
shit.
it's like if you drink over, if you eat over like an ounce of golden flakes, you'll have straight golden poops.
Hey.
damn. I would resell that on the
Golden-
internet.
Fucking
Golden
right, I was just
coated
gonna say that.
turds.
Take a shit in a bag and fucking post that shit on eBay. $10 million.
turd.
You gotta.
Solid gold turd.
You gotta get the-
And you know some sick Howard Hughes fuck would be like, I need that.
Yeah.
And you do the sniff right before.
We need to get
He's
the South Park episode on how they measure the turds.
Yeah.
What's the measurement they use? Kurtz or something?
Kurtz.
No.
Something like
Yeah,
that,
the
yeah.
Keurig, yeah,
Yeah,
And then
Keurig.
and then they realize Bono is the biggest shit. Shout out Bono.
Shout
I
out to
fucking hate Bono. I
Fuck
hate,
yeah.
I hate you too. That's the problem, though.
Hello, it's a thing called vertigo. Como esta?
Yeah.
Forcing themselves onto my phone.
Yeah, that. Shout out to you two being.
Repairs the ozone. That's awesome shit.
Hey.
Hey, can we shout out you repairing ozone layers?
Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to help out.
I mean, you do your best.
Oh shit, that's awesome shit.
You know what's weird is I don't ever like
Talk shows, shit
like when
shows.
I'm at home, but I don't like to
Switch
fart
it up.
or burp in front of people.
You don't
I'm
like
the same
what?
way.
You know,
I like
I
to fart or
hate
burp in front of people.
burping in front of people until I became an alcoholic.
I do both on stream.
Yeah.
No, like I hated it until I became an alcoholic, and then I was just like, this is a part of who I am now.
Like, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
fart as
something
much, but I
fucking-
burp the fuck out on
my
stream.
burps are now an aggregate of how much I drink that night. So
Yeah.
if I have like a, or, yeah, I have a bitch. But if I, excuse me. Oh,
They told me
excuse
my burps were sexual on this stream.
Yeah, they did.
You got some sexualized burps. You hit them with the.
I'm like, baby, suck my dick. I'll eat your ass.
Is
You
this
hit
the
'em
shout out episode?
Or do you hit them with the?
Sweet.
Oh, it's so hot.
That noise you just did a second ago reminds me of that video where the girl's like leaving the voicemail.
the whale
Yeah.
on the Snoop Dogg, the.
It's so good. The Snoop Dogg one's great, and so is the car driving.
That's fucking
Fucking
great.
love those.
And I just miss you.
That fucking car driving up, that shit's awesome.
Vodsley with the auto host.
Yo, Vodsley, thanks for
Thank you for the host.
Thanks for those 4 guys. Hey, you don't have to laugh. I'm really appreciative of it.
Hashtag.
Vodsley,
Oh,
the main.
created. We don't
main
have a
homegirl
bot.
hooking it up.
Wait, created?
Yeah, we don't have a bot. I don't know what that bot.
I don't know what creative would do.
I don't even know what that command does.
What? You
but-
think that reminds me of the video with the Japanese girl in porn sounding like a Formula F1.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's really good.
Shout out to that girl.
Yeah, I bet it'd be fun.
My favorite.
I mean, maybe not.
Why?
Formula F1 is very hard to replicate, sound wise.
I feel like it'd be fun if you were, doing the
Good
good
at
old
it?
hitting it from the back and use her head as a fucking gear shift. Every time she made a different
And she hits you with the. And she hits
step
you
on
with
her back foot. To
and she
change
hits
the
you
gear.
with the. And you get the flooded. You get the flooded response of. Okay, bitch, let's go.
She's about to catch a ring real quick.
That's when you know it's about to be hellaciously HPV filled. What's going on, bish? It's okay. It's okay. I'm flooded.
Yeah.
Restart it. Pump the gas. Pump the gas. I'm good.
Right. Pump the gas and you're just like,
Oh.
push the add wheel. It's like a lawnmower.
Hey,
Fuck right.
you're really scared about it. You're like, you gotta wash. You got like a hand washing station? No, baby.
Oh no. Hand wash.
You got a rubber glove.
Oh.
I need some Purell.
You get the,
So I have a weird, funny question that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Well,
What's up?
I'm not gonna explain why I was thinking about this.
You don't have to
But
explain why. You just gotta hit the question.
what's a category of porn that grosses you out that a lot of people watch? I'll go for first. Fisting
Yeah.
makes me
A
disgusted.
lot of people watch fisting.
A lot of people. Hundreds of millions of
Fisting would be
views.
one of mine, and then I would say bukkake.
Nah, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna have to
is
say
fucking
that.
weird.
I'm gonna have to say that step sister shit is
Yeah.
fucked
Not me.
up.
I watch the shit out of those.
They always have the hottest
You got a
women
hot
on it.
stepsister?
dude.
I don't have any stepsister or sister in general.
That's gotta probably be it then. That's
And
gotta
then-
be what fuels the fantasy.
No,
because
it's not the
having an actual
fantasy.
stepsister, it's like, oh, my
Oh,
stepsister's
yeah.
the cuntiest.
Cuntiest.
God.
No, it's just I don't care about the audio about it. It's
I'd
just
rather eat a dynamite stick.
I don't give a shit about the title or the audio.
You just like the fucking.
There's just a hot chicken pounded, and like sometimes like man, if I had a stepsister, I'd give it to her.
I mean, you say that until you have an actual stepsister. Like, my stepsister, I would acquaint her to, like, you guys seen that really shitty Daredevil movie with Carmen Electra?
Yeah.
Who's the Carmen Electra?
Ben Affleck.
She was like Carmen Electra, but bad at acting.
I'd probably still do it.
Jennifer Garner, I'd hit that shit fast. She's older now too, and she's still fucking hot as
Oh.
shit.
I don't know what's the one I don't
Like
watch.
Jennifer
I don't
Aniston?
know all of them.
All of them.
I watch.
Jennifer Aniston's a fucking babe.
The only ones that bug me are the mom ones. Like it says stepmom, but they still say mom.
Those gotta be wild. Imagine having an Oedipus complex. You're like, oh yeah, mom, give me that.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, right. I couldn't even imagine that.
Shout out to my guy, Oedipus Rex. You killed it.
I'm not fucking Norman Bates.
Right?
Mother.
Shout out to all the Norman Bates in the world. Y'all are doing a really bad thing.
Yeah.
Gotta reevaluate
Quit
that.
flicking your bean to your mom.
Oh,
For real though.
disgusts me.
We've gone on a dark, dark chapter.
Yeah, my bad.
So, how about all the good porn stars doing that out there? Not the gross shit.
Mia Khalifa on iFunny.
What?
Yeah, she does like an
She doing some new shit now?
She works for iFunny as like a meme spokesman.
Hey, remember when she was getting blown by randos?
Yeah.
Shout out to her career.
Not for real.
She's making so much money now. She's got a sports show. She's on like tons and tons of podcasts. Hey, shout outs, come do this podcast.
I'll fucking
for that
let you
podcast,
shit on my
wouldn't
face if you come do this podcast, Mia Khalifa.
I don't even know what I would really say besides like. You kinda
Now she's not
smell.
coming.
Hey, maybe she's into shitting on dudes' faces. I'm like, I'll be your one, baby.
But she's the one that like wears so much perfume, but under that perfume it just like.
Smells like vag.
Smells like goddamn a plane chartered from India to Germany. With Indians. Shout outs, I was in one of those one time, but not to be racist, but y'all need to learn how to get that hygienic game up.
There you go.
No, I've heard that fucking.
No, I've flown
It's
on,
bad out
on a
there.
4-hour flight with only people from India coming to Germany, Frankfurt, and I just...
Dude,
What were you doing in Frankfurt?
Sounds
Visiting the
bad,
Anne
dude.
Frank Museum?
I was trying to come back home from London. So they were really fucking Nazi Germany about that shit.
They were really Nazi Germany about that shit.
No, we had to take a bus from one port to the other terminal.
Oh shit!
wow.
Like, we got off the plane and they were like, don't go anywhere except to the bus, and then that'll take you to where you need to be.
Frankfurt of all places
And I
in
was like-
Germany.
And I was like, oof, that's kind of like totalitarianish. Like, busing me from one place to another.
I've seen where this goes.
I thought you got over this, Germany.
I thought y'all changed your ways in the past couple 80 years.
And then you forced me to go to fucking Frankfurt,
Yeah.
of all places.
Can we? That's
And Frank's gonna be disappointed
that's
about
gonna
this
be
one.
number one. You wanna know what the shittiest city in Germany is? Frank fucking Fort.
Yeah,
Not even
I
gonna
can
give
tell
it
you
the
by the
decency
goddamn
of
book.
naming it right. Fuck Frankfurt. That's a goddamn cum stain of Germany.
Damn, shout outs to them.
Yeah,
And-
shout
and
out-
Frank would
shout out to
agree.
the cum stain of Germany. Y'all killing it. Y'all got the worst airport game in the entire EU.
Someone's probably watching this. Oh.
There's someone in Frankfurt like,
Real in Frank.
no, we number one, we best,
Number one in
we
country.
best German airport.
The Heil! The Heil!
Sieg! Oh man, I wish I didn't say that twice. Cancel that VOD right there. Patreon that shit. Sorry to all my Jewish ancestors that brought me over. I really just did us a not solid.
Right. Really did us a not solid.
No, I
fuck
killed
it.
that for us. We did not come overseas for that shit.
Now
Sorry.
my rant was about to get much more racist.
Yeah,
than
no,
German.
good thing I cut that off. Because I'm actually Jewish part.
I was
So
about to
watch
say
out.
some. I was about to say some way more stuff about Tota,
I'm part German.
alle certain things.
You're the one who can make the joke. Like, oh yeah, I heard it was bad. Yeah, my family was there too, but it wasn't that bad for them.
No, we number one. Frankfurt, the best. I was raised in Frankfurt.
Fuck Frankfurt. Y'all suck. Y'all got some Nazi ass era shit still going on. I ain't about it.
Shout outs to that 100
I
bits
ain't
though.
about getting bussed from one terminal to the other. But yo, shout outs for the 100 bits. We respect that.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Somebody allow that.
Yeah,
Allow that.
right.
No, you deserve that one. Yeah, I'll give that.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible American who's also
You Jewish fuck. No, it's the same what he's saying, not me.
he never said that one time.
He's going to.
I never said that one.
He's thinking it. He's from Frankfurt.
God damn you, Frankfurts. Ah.
He's like, something about June. Never mind.
Okay, let's calm down for us. Let's,
Yeah.
let's take a real step back before you get hit with the ADL.
Where's the
lead.
weed? It's in
Hey,
our
no one else
pockets.
speaks German. So,
Where's the weed?
Are we joking or are we not?
I'm fresh out.
I can speak German. Only you know what I'm saying. Something about
I don't even know what you're saying.
Oh.
I have a friend that can know what you're saying.
Juden.
I know what that
An
means.
app that
That's
knows what you're
Jewish.
saying.
It's
Yep.
Jews.
I know what that means.
And
for
then
sure.
if we never mind. I'm just not gonna
Yep.
say it.
Go ahead and just not go ahead and hit that barrier in the street.
Because then
you're gonna be really good if you don't do that.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
already came off
The
anti-Semitic.
Anti-Defamation
on your
League
Snapchat.
is pretty
No.
far-reaching.
So my brother somehow magically, I guess.
Wow! I'm gone. I'm gone, bro. That's on you. That's on you, my guy.
Is it top shelf weed? It's top shelf everything, my dude.
All day, every day.
It's top shelf alcohol, top shelf pretty boys, top shelf cool.
That's
Bitch,
fucking
that's
so
not
funny.
bad.
Yeah.
Thanks for the bits, dude. Appreciate it.
You.
And thanks for agreeing with me. By the way, damn it. Like I know like German a little bit. Let's see I'm not. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck it up, and I know what I'm saying, but it's funny.
I wish I knew some German. That'd be cool. I know a few words of Spanish, but that's about it.
Hey. My favorite thing is to say "si bueno"
Si bueno.
because they're like, "Why are you saying yes good?" And I'm like,
Who started it?
Exactly.
Me and Wes here started this stream.
"Hey,
These two, we just high-fived. We're
we
the
like to have sex with each other."
we fucking dock constantly, and like people pay us to each other's ass. It's weird,
Yeah.
but we do it.
Hey, we got that anti-Semitism out of here.
Yes, we did. We moved on to eating each other's asses.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm much more about eating ass than anti-Semitism. Shoutouts.
Yeah, shout out.
Shouts
for
my
sure.
people.
Yeah, but my little
We've
brother.
struggled.
So
Oh.
somehow he got in my phone. I don't know how. He must like pointed my phone at me to get the face thing, and then but he posted on my Snapchat and just said I hate Jews,
Wow.
and I didn't know it said that
It
for
was on there for like 4 hours.
like 4 hours. It was on my Snapchat, and I didn't know. And then he just sent.
Shouts your brother.
He even sent me a thing that said
Haha.
LOL, like,
Got you.
and then like I was like, why is he sending me a thing that says I hate Jews? And I didn't realize it was my own fucking thing. And then it was mine. And then
Oh no.
before we were streaming, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Oh, jeez.
Rango,
That's on
dango,
me.
bango, Django Unchained.
Wow.
I like that.
That's what I'm saying about Django Unchained, for sure.
Django Unchained was a fantastic movie.
I watched Kill Bill, both of them the other day.
So remember when
Oh,
that
did
guy
you?
gave you
I need to
$2
rewatch 'em.
and
Honestly,
said
any
no
Quentin
Jews?
Tarantino movie.
What about Jews?
Or,
Gave you $2 and
Rodriguez?
said no Jews.
Jeff Rodriguez?
Oh yeah, he
yeah.
did say
What was his
that.
name? I can't remember. Robert Rodriguez.
Wild.
I wasn't a big fan of the new one, though.
Shout out to Daichi.
848.
Oh really? You didn't like that?
uh,
I thought it was badass. I loved
maybe I need
it.
to watch it again. Cause I
Watch
watched
what?
Hateful
Hateful
Eight.
Eight.
Tarantino movie.
I've only ever watched that.
It's-
It's fucked up.
It's good. It's like one of those movies you have
I get
to.
halfway
You
through.
have to watch it a couple times to actually.
Well, even it, like I
like
hadn't
Fight Club
watched
or
all of it
Inception.
because like I just been busy and I get drunk and I pass out halfway through movies.
Shout out to getting drunk halfway.
So
I'm
like
all about that.
So like I just barely finished the second half like 2 months ago in my brother's room when he was watching it on Netflix. I was like, oh shit, okay.
So have you guys like learned about
Channing Tatum's in this apparently.
taking flasks into movie theaters?
I used to take full beers into movie theaters.
You can't
We
do
would
that. That's hellacious. But I know.
No.
I know. I mean, no, obviously, but that's only you're only gonna get one beer at the most. Like
So my
that's
friend.
why I now bring the whole big like 12-ounce flask. I'm like, yo, I'm ready for the movie.
Yeah, that's much
Got it
better
in my
idea
pocket.
for
I sit
sure.
next to a family of 8 Mormons, and I'm like, hey, how are you guys doing tonight? I hope you enjoy the film. And they're like, yeah, you too. And I'm like, oh, don't worry, I will.
You cheers and no one does anything. You just hit the
Cheer,
drink.
and I hit their Coke, and I'm like, ah.
I have a friend Thomas, and he's a severe drug and alcoholic.
Hey, shoutouts.
And no, like we kept having to moving seats because he would just chug them, and then like we're in a fucking quiet movie, and he throws the can behind him. And was like,
Wow, that's hellacious. Okay,
Fuck yeah.
I was like, God.
Just tossing it behind him like.
a rabbi. You need a rabbi, Daichi.
And he's very wealthy too.
very well known.
Well, his family is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Aish. He's just goofing
No, he loves drinking.
and goofing.
Yeah,
I also love drinking and goofing, but that only makes one of them right.
yeah. I drink, but I don't
Goofing.
do that sort of thing. I kept
What
having
does
to move.
goofing mean?
Oh, goofing means you're a piece of shit and you fuck around with all your boys all the time. You know with the big goofs, the big ha-has.
I
Big
gotcha.
ha.
When you hit them up and you're like, oh,
Let's go get goofed.
he got me with the goof.
Yeah,
You know, when you say that, like maybe 4 times a year.
Yeah.
there's
I'm
not
the
many
master of
people that.
I'm
Drink.
the reason that happens. I'm the engineer of those.
You're the goof.
I was gonna say there's
Spend
not
4
many people
months.
that drink more than me, and except for usually the only person I embarrass is myself.
Yeah.
When I heavily drink,
Yeah, pretty much.
so that's good.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, I was gonna
You're
say
a
that.
self-embarrasser. When you
Yeah,
drink
I'd
too
prefer that. You know, I don't want to make my friends look bad, but
much.
I
do
sure.
not. I would rather make my friends look like pieces of shit. But hey, y'all holding on strong.
God damn it. Shout outs to them.
Episode 82, you need to invite a Jewish priest to make up for your mistakes.
Yeah, they're called rabbis.
Yeah, I was gonna say rabbi. Jewish priest.
Yeah, that's oof.
You do live in Frankfurt, don't you?
Yeah. Rango, Dango, Bango, Django, Unchained.
That movie was good. It had an amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, it did.
You're just sitting there and all of a sudden he starts killing
Wow,
people.
sorry, I didn't know. That's fucking right. You're sorry. That's
Sheesh.
fucking right. You send me an apology. You send me an essay to @Mormon Maybe right now. I want at least three pages.
3-page
then-
apology.
Only then will I deem you worthy.
You dropped your iPhone.
I did.
Oh, that's rough. You can't be dropping those. Those break easy.
I got screen protector.
Jesus Christ.
Need to call it?
We're at 3 hours.
Definitely.
Okay, we're going to call it podcast because it's getting late where we are.
Send the apology where? Here.
Yeah, but we're perfectly 3 hours. A little over, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just go ahead and say sorry and I'll take it. I'm sorry. I'm being hellacious.
Thank you for everyone watching.
Hey, thanks for the bits, boy.
Thank you for the bits, Mr. Bitboy. If you're new to the channel, make sure you follow and go down and sub to all of our YouTube and Patreon and
They got some
Twitter and, you know.
They got some hot, fresh daily subs.
Yeah.
$5 sub sandwiches. Nope, not really $5. Free sub sandwiches.
Yeah,
That's
thanks for
right.
more
Hit
bits.
those up.
But yeah, everything's down below. We'll be
And
back
free.
tomorrow with more podcasting.
Except for the Patreon.
Maybe some gaming tonight. We'll see how we're feeling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and convince these guys to let me sit here and watch them play Far Cry.
Hey, well, there you go. Shout outs to that.
Uh-huh.
All right, everyone.
Love you all.
Shovel boys.
Farewell.
Good night.